It is all yours whenever you're ready. Bay is ready.
Bay ready.
Well, there's a sticker still on my face.
A sticker?
Yeah, like with a big booty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing. You mean that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Also, there's a picture in front of your face.
That's what I said. Hello. Same thing. Hello.
Sticker.
Welcome back to Other Words for Horror. This is your host, Mila.
Is your microphone on?
Oh, God fucking damn it.
First day.
Okay.
You had such a good run of like perfect openings too.
I know. And I was like, why do I can't I hear myself? Okay, anyways, welcome back to Other Words for Horror. This is your host, Mila. Today we are here with two of the winners of the Stripper Awards. We have the one and only Coco.
Hello.
And what are we calling you?
Juicy.
Yes, Jucitaylor, right? Okay, I was I'm like, yeah, that's what it always has been. So hello. So we got the MV Pussy MVP award. And then did you win? What did you win?
Oh, the MVP vagina. The most valuable person.
Yeah, which was like essentially like who has been like somebody that everybody has looked up to and think is like amazing and has like killed it in this game and been in it for a little time. So yeah.
Big vibes.
You won that.
I've never Coco for sure.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I've never been to an award show where people are so legitimately happy for the winner in my life too.
Yeah.
Like I was standing watching, and like
we
so
all
many
were
people
happy
around
for each
us.
other.
Everybody really was at this award. Like I don't feel like there was like absolutely any hate at all. Like
Yeah, what's the matter with you? Like, why do people like you that much?
Why do people like
You're
me?
too
No,
nice.
the haters were the cops and anybody who didn't show up.
No, I'm just an all above amazing person. Inside, and people tell me out, but
Inside and out.
they tell me I'm on the outside, but I'm like, they don't really know the inside until you're like in front of me and you have conversation.
Yeah,
Things happen
because
that way.
and you're there.
Yeah.
well, and I feel like you're almost intimidating because you have like a huge following and you're gorgeous and you're like really well known. I don't know. I know I was like, oh, I hope she likes me.
I love everyone.
I
know you're so fucking sweet.
Instantly heard like
To a certain extent. Like, hold on.
Right. Let's not take it.
Don't bring out shenanigans. I'm just gonna.
No, I moved to Minnesota and was like, Rick's Coco. Who's Rick's Coco?
What was that?
Everybody talks about her. They're like, Rick's Coco. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because now it's just the one and only Coco. But it used to be Coco from Rick's, right?
Yeah.
She used to be Rick's Coco.
But now it's Coco and Rhino.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's one and only Coco. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
In the city. Love my city. City's been nice on both ends of my urban community. And then we have my Caucasian community. I love y'all.
We love you too.
I love y'all.
We do love the Caucasians with the pockets.
I love you so much.
Thank you so much. And then you won the Best Boobies Award.
I did. Best in breast.
Yes, Best in breast.
Anything less though.
And it's funny because she had like just got there and we were like announcing it. And then I was like, where's Taylor at? Where's Taylor at? And somebody was like, oh, she just walked in. I don't think he even knew you, but he heard Best in breast and he was like, nah, she just walked in and it was you. So
Is that her? Because they came outside and they're like, "Are you Taylor?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "They need you." Right
Oh
now.
my goodness,
God, that's so
Not
funny.
even knowing.
Did your boyfriend teach you how to have nice tits?
Like, my boyfriend.
No, remember, I was just joking from the thing. Yeah, he was taking credit for it. Yeah, I was.
All my boyfriends bought my titties.
That's right.
Oh, my
Oh, those aren't real?
I mean, they're really expensive.
Yeah, no, for real. They look fucking great.
I paid for them. There was a contract signed. They do belong to me.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they look
I like
My
that.
grandma.
stupendous in that kit, like for real.
Yeah,
Amazing bosoms.
Yeah, she took off her jacket. She was like, much better.
But they all
Just popping out.
I was trying to find a way to like make them look like
Huge,
Well, they look great.
They look huge.
gigantic. Like,
Did you go?
how big do you want them?
Did you go saline or gummy?
I have gummies. I have silicone.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so gummy is silicone.
Yeah, so that's the same thing.
I thought it was different.
No, it's the
Hi-
same. They took silicone
Hello.
away years ago, and then they brought it back as gummy. There's just different.
So they
there's
just
different-
renamed it.
There's different
Re-advertised
Yeah.
it.
I think her mic is off, too.
companies. Is it?
Yeah, can you flip it up in front?
Okay, I was thinking that I could barely hear
Yes,
her too.
yeah,
Is it on?
Yes.
Yep.
Wait,
it's
has
on
it been
now.
on this whole time?
Go ahead.
No, it has not been on.
Oh, it's on now.
But we've been hearing her through the other mic.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh,
Thank
funny. Oh, nice.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, but it's just
A
big.
little bit of a
big
shit
old
show, ladies and
gummies.
gentlemen. Sorry about that.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep, I got big old
Let me
gummies.
see.
Oh, hang on. I'll go to the booby cam.
Big old gummies. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
And by the way, you're like the third woman I've known who has silicone, and they're the three best like boob jobs I've seen.
You gotta meet more women.
Silicone does look great. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm saying of who have had silicone.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that's what I
saline,
mean.
saline is nice, but saline just doesn't last as long
Doesn't it
because
get harder,
it's
too?
no, it's water. Water evaporates. So
No, I like for
It's
real.
water.
They feel like
Yeah,
I've felt
it's
them.
No,
It's
it
just
just
water.
gets more squishy.
That is
No,
so weird.
they turn into like doorknobs.
What do you? No, no.
I like that. I like
Started
that.
thinking of squish.
I'm thinking of like
it's squishy.
like housewives from Eden Prairie who have those like doorknob.
Oh, with the really hard
implants?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at my face.
I
Some
feel like
people
those
do it on purpose, so they want like porn star titties.
Yeah.
It's
Or they
not
just
good.
they have no boobs and they want boobs, so they just get the biggest
Yeah, but they
they
get
can
like
go.
super high profile and it doesn't
Yeah.
drop ever.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of Minnesota
Because
doctors
you can get them
do
high,
high
mid, and
profile.
low.
I've seen
When you
some
get 'em done.
really good ones lately.
What did you do?
Back in the day,
I have medium
was
plus.
skeptical.
So when you got them, did you get them high profiles?
Nope, I got
You
a
got a mid.
medium plus profile, so
Okay.
like just up enough to where like
they
when
drop properly.
when they dropped, they came down and out.
Tasteful.
Wait, but yours are natural though, right?
Girl boo.
Girl
we got
boo.
these done. Who said? Y'all see these?
No.
We got these bad boys done because we was a double A.
Oh my
We
gosh.
had to go to a C. Who said?
Oh,
And
Gotta
I'm happy
stand
with
up and
them.
jump
whoa,
sideways,
those look
yes.
amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh! Hello, one of my besties has little boobies, and she like wants like
Yeah, no, I
boobs.
think
and I'm pretty sure she would go with that too because they look. Oh my
Yeah, I
god!
don't want
think
to take away from my
That's
butt
crazy.
because
No, your
I
butt
had
is
this
amazing.
ginormous booty, and then like
mhm.
everything was just kind of. And I was like, I'm never gonna get my boobs done, and I was like, okay. I put on one little outfit that I got from the house mama, and I was like, you know what?
Some
Nope.
little cute boobies
I
look
gotta
cute in this.
I gotta put something in here. Something has to go.
Mhm.
And then I was like, you know what? Let's get that consultation going. And made it happen.
I think if you're
Oh my
small and I think if
gosh.
you're small and petite and you're missing something, and
Yeah.
you don't want to go, you want something, get some small boobies, make sure
Yeah.
it looks good.
As
Yeah,
long
you're
as it
good to
like
go.
fits your body, if that's
Yeah.
what you're
I think so.
going for.
Did you guys
I think it
go?
looks great.
Do they still do like different ways in? Like, did you do under
Yeah.
the breast or like around the nipple
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever?
I am.
Yeah, I
I'm
went under.
crease.
Do they still
Yeah.
offer the armpit? My
They
friend
do.
went through the
That's what
armpit.
I want. Yeah.
You don't like
It
it?
sounds like way worse. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't like the fact of infection.
Like, why do you want to go?
You
Oh,
sweat.
right here.
Come on now, like you sweat a lot there.
How do you
There's
get
like,
it through there?
You're right.
Oh.
It's
like that's like a main source of sweat.
Just jabbing
You don't
this
get
whole
boob
thing
sweat.
in.
No, you don't get boob sweat
Like,
until after you get your new boobies.
Did you so
Oh.
when you got your boobs done, did you make more money or is the money still the same?
The money was the same, to be honest. People were just okay. So even before I got them, all the clientele that I had, they were like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna do that! You're gonna do that! You're gonna do that!" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!"
Okay, yeah, totally.
And then
That
as soon as
sounds right.
I got, they're like,
Yeah.
That
"Oh
looks
my
so
gosh."
great.
They're like,
And that is why you should never listen to your fucking client when he tells you not to
Yeah.
do something.
My money,
He's the same man that would spend money on a bitch with all fake everything. So let's.
right? My money
exactly.
changed a little bit. I think like I got a different type of clientele
Yeah.
because I went from like smaller looking, younger looking to more of a feminine body.
Yeah.
And
sure.
so I think I
Yeah.
attracted more
it's
classy.
more of a profile. Like you got
Man.
the cute face, and you got these boobs just chilling
Yeah.
right here, and they're like, "Dang!" Then you
And I didn't have
look at your
anything.
butt, and they're like, "It's just a whole package."
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
No, my money changed. Yeah, no, it's like my money changed for the better because
Yeah.
it elevated me,
Yeah.
which I think I elevated, and so that brought
I got a
more
question though.
money
Yeah.
to me.
I got a question. Do you think when you got stop
Stupid.
Do you think when you got your boobs that it changed you from before you got the boobs?
I think it made me more confident in my body. I don't think it changed me as a person. I don't think it made me treat people any differently. I don't think it made me above anybody else. But I do think it made me
It just made you
love
feel like I'm
myself.
that
I think it
big.
made me love myself more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made me be like, I wanted to look in the mirror and look at my body. I didn't want to like before I had my tits. I'm like, oh, okay, but there's something missing. And then when I got
And
my
now you got
boobs,
that pop. You're like,
I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I love this outfit on me, or
Yeah.
oh, I look really good today. I feel really good
that's how
today.
I
So
feel when I get like fresh
I think
hair.
that speaking to yourself as well.
What?
And I don't know what he's
always
doing.
just putting up fucking stickers.
But like speaking that good stuff to yourself as well also instills value to yourself. And I
Yeah,
think
for
that
sure.
if that makes you better or bigger or different, then so
Well, I only
be it.
ask because I know people
I know people
humans
too.
who literally let them boobs take their head and explode it. Like,
Right.
I'm like, baby, come
Oh, mine are big.
the ladder. Wait, where you going? the air balloon just went up there.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
Didn't understand it, so it just makes it where like, let me ask.
I've seen that too. I've
Just
seen
right in
where
people's head.
People even ask me too, like, don't change when you get out. I'm like, no. Like,
I know,
I just feel like it was just something in the
damn.
way.
I
Yeah,
had that
that's
too.
it.
I had a lot of people be like, "Oh, you're gonna get your boobs done, and like you're not even
and
gonna
not
be
know
you
how
anymore."
to
And I'm
act
like,
and type shit.
oh no, I'm not gonna lie. For
I'm
like
like,
the
neither
first,
if I got a BBL though.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
no,
that.
listen.
I was just about to say.
I would not know how
now
to
that's
act.
changing. But
Okay.
but
I
even
feel
no,
like that is a thing for
for the
women.
first 6 weeks of my boobs, I definitely did walk around like a fucking Virgo.
I
and
wouldn't.
said,
I wouldn't be like a
tell
bad
me
person, but I would be throwing this ass all over the fucking place.
Oh, believe me,
Nobody
that's gonna
stopped
happen
me.
too. So y'all watch out when it comes. So, like, don't say I acted different. Just give me a couple weeks. I'll calm down.
Please, wait, let me soak it up.
Right,
You know?
like let me enjoy this ass before everybody else just takes the joy
no,
from
for
me
real.
while y'all,
I'll never do
shit
it.
talking.
Because I'm way too scared. But I will.
You
One of
don't
the
need
girls
to.
I work with just went and got ass shots,
Mm-mm.
which I didn't know
The shot,
was still
something
a
like
thing.
the lips.
No,
And got,
But, like,
in your
is that the
ass.
same thing?
Permafill. You can get Permafill now.
Isn't
in
that
your
the same
ass.
thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, the
No,
new
because
stuff
the
is legal.
BBL is like a whole ass procedure.
But no,
right?
but so like the ass shots from like back in Miami,
Right.
and then now there's a Permafill that you can get.
well, it looks
First of all,
good as fuck. I don't know.
all-
It's pretty much the same.
I don't know.
It is pretty much
But
the
it
same stuff
looks
they put in your
good.
face, and they
Like
put it into
it
your
looks
hip
good
dips.
as fuck. But
And then
It
you have
does
to
look
work
good.
it out so it don't do.
No,
Well,
you can
it's
work out. It naturally produces
it's in her
collagen.
ass cheeks though.
Oh yeah,
She
so
probably
you
got the
gotta-
Miami shots.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta keep
Are those legal?
like my chair.
No, they look so good though. I've been wanting.
I don't fucking know. I got lots of friends with them. Like I lived in Miami for, I lived in
Yeah.
Miami for 3 years, lived in Key West for like a long time. So it's like
Ooh.
all my friends in that area have
Did you
implants,
dance then?
ass shots. Yeah, of course.
Was that okay? You know what? Yeah,
I love South Florida. I won't go back.
I've never worked
But I
there.
love
I'd be way too.
I'm like, girl.
I'd be way too intimidated.
I done seen some.
I loved it. I loved
Who did
it.
that? I'd be like, Doctor who? Doctor where?
Dr. Hotel.
Doctor, what did you do?
Oh my god. Okay. What is
Dang.
what was your guys' first club? So yours was in Miami, or no?
Listen, they could have seen my face. Okay, my first club.
You go ahead.
shit.
You go first.
Hey.
Okay, my first club had to have been when I
If
moved
it's
to
not-
my first legal club. Had to have been when I moved
She
to
said
Minnesota.
legal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see
It
what
had to
happened.
be when I moved to Minnesota, and it had to have been Dream Girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Really?
Keep that vibe. I don't want it. Great. I couldn't I felt out of place there the entire time I worked there.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of things. about
Like
the
it was,
management
it just
there.
the vibe wasn't me. It just wasn't me. Cool place to get money, not me.
right.
And then I moved out to KOD.
Okay, that was one of my first clubs
Yeah.
too.
But then it was,
And
then I left. I went to Miami.
Girls was
10th
one of my
inning.
first to hang out club.
I was in
These were
LA.
my legs.
No, I was in San Diego, and I remember
The girls all got like literally.
I was shocked.
It was, where was your first club?
I was somewhere in San Diego, but
Oh, okay.
outside. I don't know where the fuck I
Were you
was.
nervous?
But
Going,
yeah,
like, out of
well,
state right
I'd
away?
never been in one, and I walked in, and I was like, and they were showing pussy, and I was like, what's weird is what I thought. What I thought about it was
She
like,
girl,
I was like,
what you doing?
no, I was like, what if they kids. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
First
what is
thing
it?
we always think.
And I was like, she was really pretty. And then it like closed. It must have been late as fuck. We came in some like fucking party van with like a bunch of Navy guys, Marine guys actually, which there's a difference. And then they had like a little person dancer in the parking lot. And this was like my first experience.
I love that for you.
And everybody was like throwing her money and shit. And then I just remember being fucked up. And then we just like went back to our hotel. But that was like my first experience. And then
That's your first experience? Or
like
that's your first dancing?
at a strip club, like before I was even a stripper.
Oh, yeah. See?
Yeah, I was working at Allery's at the time.
You're like, what?
I was like almost a stripper.
Okay, that was kind of
You were
like
thinking
what
about
it
it,
opened
was
your
like,
eyes
yes.
to like,
Well, you know
I could
what?
do
Yeah.
that and make more money
Well,
than that.
I met some girls at Allery's who had like Louis Vuitton bags and stuff. And at the time I was like, I could like barely pay rent. And I was like, hold on.
Like,
I was like, how are you my age? How do you like, how do you have this? And they were literally like, oh, girl.
She said, "Put me on."
And exactly. And one of the girls was like, she was going to bring me to Dream Girls. So I went up to literally my stripper Oprah, fucking Ravon, rest in peace. And I wonder if either of you ever met her. But so I told her, I was like, you can keep the tabs for the rest of the night. And then she was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, girl, I'm going to go dance. She's like, where are you going? Because she's one of the ones who had told me that she wasn't a dancer.
Yeah.
Because she thought I was like trying to like
She's
talk
like, what are you
shit.
setting yourself up for?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She's like, oh, Dream Girls? She's like, girl, how about you go ahead and finish this shift with me, and I'm gonna bring you to Seville. And I was like, okay, because I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know the name of any clubs at that time, and I was like, all right, like sure, fuck it.
Right.
And that's how I ended up all over the place, but then eventually at Seville. But I was at Lure. Do you guys remember before Rhino was there?
When you asked, Lure was the first club I walked in to do an audition.
Isn't that crazy?
And now
Scott,
I work there
dude?
now.
Like and the way that they turned it around.
I worked there.
Too. And the basement, I gave Scott and his friend, whoever the fuck else.
So I worked there
I used
before-
to give them dances down there.
I worked there before a lot of them even worked there. Like when they still had couches. So like they still had like the plastic
And it
covering.
wasn't done downstairs.
A little bit.
It wasn't done upstairs either.
Yeah,
it was like the main floor was done. So I walked in. I'm like, can I work here? And he was like, yeah, cool. The bathroom we kind of have upstairs now, and those back VIP areas upstairs was our dressing room, right? So that whole little mess. Yes, that was our dressing room.
Where's
So the
your
little-
dressing room
Little bitty, but when I say little bitty,
And that's
it
when I
was
worked
like
there.
it was like a locker of like 6,
Yes.
like those little gray lockers. And the lockers are like this big. They're literally like this. And that was it. And it was one vanity mirror. Half the girls didn't have like dressing rooms. They didn't have anything. Like, you better come ready. And they told you come ready.
Yeah.
So I did a dance for some VIP customer. The couch still had the plastic on it upstairs. And they're like, you're going to do it here because the downstairs wasn't finished. They didn't have, we didn't have anything. That's so, and so like, you're going to do this. Like I'm telling you, I got like $1,000 for this. Though.
I wonder if we ever crossed paths.
They took the plastic off.
Possibly.
Because I was like a
couch.
little baby. I wouldn't wear wigs or nothing.
They was at grandma's house.
I was
Why you
there.
got the
Listen.
Do you remember the shower? They had an $80 shower.
Oh, that they put up to shower in?
Yes. So then I'm over there fucking up my whole ass hair and makeup.
To take an $80 shower with you.
And now when I think back, I'm like, bitch, why did you get your hair in face split?
Yeah.
You're right. You could put it up in a bun, huh?
You didn't have to do that.
Did you guys ever like what are the early mistakes you made as strippers? Like, you know, where you get too confident, a little too loose with shit? Can you think of things like that?
I could have had more confidence. I could have wore a wig. I could have wore lashes.
Dang.
Okay.
Like
fucking-
I literally looked like I
busted.
walked out of high school. But I guess that's what they liked a little bit. But I literally looked like I walked out of high school and bought the first like lingerie set I saw at fucking some dumb like dildo store.
Yeah, no, I was a nurse for my first night with the nurse boots. So
When did you start? How old were you when you started?
me?
No, Coco.
Coco.
Oh, we don't tell people. We don't tell people.
Okay,
But my first little outfit that I had was like this little cute black dress with like it like had flared out like a tennis player.
Cute.
Okay.
With like a little piece here, and it went around the neck, and then I had like this short bob cut.
okay, you did way better
I
than
get
me.
it.
That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That sounds good.
I used to
I
always
wanna
be
see
like,
this picture.
Yeah.
I know. I want to see this
cute,
picture.
try to go out and be cute. So when I first started dancing, I was like ready. I don't know. And I had these little like, you know how thong sandals, but like they were heels.
Yeah,
they were little black ones.
Yeah, the first ones I danced in was Charlotte Rose.
Funny.
Black, fucking stupid heels that were not comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't wait to get into stripper heels. But
I love them.
what a terrible time being new and nervous and weird. That's what I was.
Because when
I tell you my second time being in a strip club, not my first. My first, I was like way too young. Don't remember a lot of it. I actually remember all of it, but don't want to remember a lot of it. But I was like, but when I turned like when I was like 17, I started dancing again.
Right.
And
like Johnny Jameson.
It's this hole in the wall club, and I had nothing. But luckily, like across the street, there was like a sex store. Went in, I don't know what the fuck I thought I was doing.
None of us do.
But I grabbed a nurse's outfit. One, it was the cheapest. It was the cheapest outfit. And when I say I have, now probably like when I say I have $30 in my pocket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I want somewhere to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
and I ain't fucking no man for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm coming.
You could have though.
I could have, but I didn't want to. But I'm like, I'm not fucking no man for a place to sleep.
No, more than that.
So I was like,
hopefully
okay, cool.
Was this amateur?
Week stay.
No, it was just this. It was just this weird little. It's like this weird little bar with like a pool table, a bar, and a stage. That's all I had, and the stage had holes. So I'm like, I bought a pair of platforms.
What the fuck?
It had holes.
Treacherous.
No, it was so sad. There's places out there that have
it had holes.
Stages giving bitches staff and shit. It's not. This is why I be saying
the place is probably still there. It was called Bare Assets.
Bare Assets. If y'all didn't get a new stage right now,
and remember, I'm from Arkansas, so let's just like lower the bar a little bit more. But nurses' boots, but the platform
shut
style.
the fuck up. So you basically dressed up for Halloween.
I wish
you dressed up for Halloween.
I wish you had a picture of this, bro.
I'm so happy. Social media was not. It was like MySpace, and that's it.
Yeah,
and there wasn't a music influencer, so I'm safe.
Oh my goodness!
But platform nurse boots, the ones that went all the way up to the thigh.
Well, it was sexy.
Well, you know what?
Oh yeah, I didn't fuck a man for a place to stay that night.
How much? What did you wear? Wait, I mean,
what did I wear?
How much did you make?
Oh, honestly, I think I made like $400, and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life."
Yeah, you're like,
damn.
I was like, damn, like my mama works 3 weeks for this.
No, I'm saying,
like, literally, I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, before I started doing literally anything related to fucking adult work, I was like working. Felt like I was working so hard for nothing, and then immediately, I remember I showed my boss my boobs. And made out with him, and he gave me $400, and I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, I was like,
I knew what I was born to do.
Sign me up, dude.
You are leaving out like the funny part of the story.
Sign me up.
Is that like how you told me? Can I say?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I never know what you're talking about.
Disgusting, like a super heavy guy. Like you made him sound extremely gross.
His name was Big Al.
Which made it really funny, right?
Well, I didn't try to make him sound gross. He was 800 pounds and diabetic.
Well, there you go.
So now you see the.
Hey, big boys need love too, okay?
Yeah,
I know.
But the big boys
love me.
He was an asshole. He would make every girl cry, but I wouldn't cry because I'd be like, why would I make this man let me cry? But
Good.
Rest in cry? Peace. Out of his penis.
He made it
probably.
Yeah.
No, but no, he would eat like 4 Kit Kats in a row. I know that wasn't.
It's a lot of Kit Kat.
Dang.
And they would come by and be like, "You don't need that," because he already had diabetes, and
and he would just.
He didn't give a fuck. He was like, you know what? I'm old.
And normally people who have diabetes, it's kind of like you need the candy to if you're low.
I have diabetes,
but
he had type 2, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. 4 candy bars. Every time we did a camera, it was 4. He had to have 4. Baby. And you can't fight him because he's paying your bills.
Did you buy him his Kit Kats?
It wasn't me. But it would be like his main bartender would have to bring him in, and it would be like, here you go. Anyways, so literally though, and it was a cop bar too, which is crazy. So like the first people I gave lap dances to were off-duty cops, like illegally, which is when I had the realization that they were just men in uniforms that were horny and little bastards.
Still men too, but they're the worst.
Yeah, exactly. That's just like I
Because they
guess
have
when my
absolute
realization
no
came.
confidence.
Because I was still like 19, so I was like sneaking booze in there. I remember I'd always have a water bottle.
They'll probably give it to you.
That's how I
they
got
would,
fired
yeah.
from Seville when Dino
like, here,
owned
take your
it.
first bump.
I was wasted.
Like, it's probably a cop.
Yep. My first bump though was in 10th grade. So,
I've been-
Bruh, she said, I'm experienced.
Apple Valley was euphoria. Okay, like it was not okay. But
Can I ask
So, anyways,
I got a titty question, a new titty one.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like honestly, it's been so when you get
been bugging
implants, does it change your sensitivity? Like, did you like
Your
having your titty
nipples?
sucked before and then after,
Ooh,
whatever?
It's the
yeah.
like that?
same. I don't know. Mine stayed the same.
Yeah, mine
did you
didn't.
never? Do you not care? Like not a thing for you? Or
Mine
do you like it?
didn't.
No, she don't care.
I
Oh, yeah.
was.
Definitely.
You could literally bite my shit off.
Oh,
before,
Jesus.
no problems. I got my boobs done. Couldn't feel them for like 2 months.
Wow.
Got instant sensitivity back at like month 3 or 4. It takes like one of them is like, yeah, you could probably like, I don't know. I think it's this one. You could probably bite this one. This one, no, you're getting the slap to the fucking face.
Yeah.
No, mine's
and it's like not even, it's an accident too.
What are you
It's like I'm
No.
slapping the shit out of you.
This girl, and she was like, "Can I bite you?" Like, no,
These are my nipples.
Can you bite me?
At all times.
A guy
Yeah.
literally bit my nipple
Nipples.
without asking before,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
definitely got slapped.
That's dumb.
You guys are out of fucking.
No,
hand.
and it's
That's
like for me,
crazy.
it's like a reflex though. It hurts so bad that my arm
You don't
just
even
goes
think about it.
flying.
You snap them.
This guy bit my nipple, and I'm like, I'm doing a 15-minute for him, right? This
No,
one?
the Malibu. Sorry.
So I'm doing a 15-minute,
Dang, I should've-
doing a 15-minute
No,
for
no,
him,
Can I grab that?
and
I got you.
Yes.
No, I'm listening.
I'm not paying attention because he hasn't really been touching me or doing anything so far. He's just been like being super like chill, whatever.
Right.
Then he bites my nipple. When I say I slapped this man so fucking hard, like literally his face went
Something
this
is
way.
wrong.
Or no.
These men.
Yeah, his face went that way. And I was like, and he was like, oh my God.
Oh,
He fucking
so wait.
loved it.
Of course he did that.
Ended up
bastard.
taking me
Of course he
downstairs.
did.
Ended up taking me downstairs for 2 hours.
Okay, then you know
And
what?
I'm like,
you know what?
so
I've
I'll
gained
keep my
all
reflex
respect for that.
disease if that's the case. Like, bite my nipple if you have to.
Because,
See if you
yeah,
like it.
because that shit hurts really bad,
It
especially
does.
like by a drunk man who's not even thinking
Mhm.
twice. Like the last time a dude bit my nipple,
That's
it hurt so bad.
Because
Like,
it's
I'm
like their jaw relaxes.
I'm
It's
like
are you-
about to cry, dude. And I was like, because we were in VIP, but I was like, I obviously need a fucking tip, like a big one,
Like right
what
now.
Are we talking about?
like what what the room costs.
No, for real.
You like suck nipples as a
More than the
fucking
room.
baby. It's natural
always
to
asking
not
for
use
100%.
teeth.
No,
That's
but there's
weird.
a difference, man. There's a difference.
Oh, you
There's
don't
a
talk to me about
difference
sucking
between-
titties.
I like getting my titties
I'm
sucked
the
when
mayor
I'm
of
like
sucking
having
titties.
sex, but there was
Yeah.
this one girl I worked with in Guam,
Mhm.
and if you even touched her nipples for long enough, she would come.
Wow.
Like I was like, that's just crazy. I wish I'll be rubbing my nipples all the time.
You know what I met? I met a lot of people in Guam.
Oh
Met a
yeah,
lot
I
of
forgot
different
that you
people in
went
Guam.
there. How
I did
crazy.
2 weeks.
How crazy.
And then I was like, I gotta go.
is it working? Cheers.
She was, you want some
No,
lemonade?
yeah, because it wasn't the money you were promised. It was more just like escape from reality.
No,
Type thing.
Guam was.
But the
something
money
else.
makers that came there, they were like, "Oh no," and left. And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna stay because I really like this."
Why Guam? Like why not Vietnam or Thailand? Like, is it just
Well,
a
because
US
Guam,
military base?
it's
US territory.
Yeah, it's U.S. territory.
Okay.
So you didn't need a
protector.
passport.
I see.
Like way over there.
You know. So
How
And
do
then
you
they
guys
flew
get
you
the
out.
opportunity? Like, I mean, like
they
how did you learn about
advertise it in some states. Like in Portland, they advertise it. Just in some states, they advertise it. But really, you guys, Ravon is the one who was like, "Do you like that sound?"
I was gonna say.
Ravon was the one who told me about it, and I was like, "Fuck no, what is that?" But,
Well, I have friends. I have friends who like lived out there. So like
Yeah.
for me, I didn't really have. I always had a place to stay.
oh, that's dope.
So I have friends who moved out there, lived out there, created like so many different businesses.
Yeah, like
And they're like, you should come to Guam for years. And then I was like, I should have went the years they told me to because they were killing it.
yeah,
When I went, it was like, I'm good.
yeah. It was.
I didn't realize they were out here literally fucking every Navy guy who pulled into the port. And
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Never
this is
been.
a party that I'm just
Like,
not
I
down for.
I was down for it. I was a super hoe, but not paid. But the sad part is I was not getting paid.
No, that's what I'm saying. They weren't
Just
paying enough.
having a crazy time.
They weren't paying enough. I'm super cool, whatever.
I'm
but they
just
weren't
sad
paying
that
enough.
I wasn't getting paid. I was just being a hoe, but you know what? It's okay. Sexual freedom.
Mila's being a little slut.
We literally had orgies and like we had a lot of things happen.
Fun. No, Guam was fun for 2 weeks.
Too many. Don't put the fine men and strippers. You know, you can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm okay on Guam.
I have dreams about it sometimes, but you know what? There's a lot of spirits
that
in
club because
there's weird shit there.
I don't know what they found out, but they found out I was leaving.
And they got mad, huh?
And he got
'Cause they're
mad.
on
But I don't know who
contract.
told him because I didn't tell anybody but the person I went there to kick it with.
Oh, there's little birdies.
And I'm like, did you tell him? She goes, no, I didn't tell him. I said, girl, you got drunk. I told him, did you? So he's calling my phone. And
That's
he's like,
weird. Why would you tell him?
She's like, he's like, you need to get out of dancer housing now. I was like,
oh,
well,
yeah.
my flight doesn't leave until like 6 a.m. But like I said, I had some friends there. No, he literally kicked me out at dancer housing at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, of course he did. Does that sound like was that G-Spot?
Yep. Where'd you go?
It sounds like Chris.
And he said he was suing me for $5,000 for breach of contract.
They love
But you
saying
told me what I was
shit.
going to make per night, so go ahead and read that contract a little deeper.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because he was like, "Oh, you're gonna make
Back at you.
anywhere from." He said,
What?
"At the minimum,
Like, for
you're
real.
making $500 to $3,000 a night."
that's
in
they're
the
always
contract.
selling a dream, and I just feel like if you're hearing about it from other people, it's already done.
And who the fuck wants to
You
fly
had to be there.
27 hours across the fucking world?
It
Nobody.
was a gorgeous, but like you can simply go
Not a fun flight. I'm
to
good.
Mexico. Like no,
yeah, I've never been there.
What's the last client you guys have turned down? Because we talked about Mila's like big guy. Have you guys ever? I don't know, like where you just don't give someone a lap dance because you go, you fucking stink, or you're just.
oh my
Whatever.
gosh, there
What?
was this guy
I
at
would
the
think
club
that would be
like a week ago who was like, he was getting. But he was only getting one dance with each girl, and his breast stank,
Ugh.
and I didn't think that was worth it. But it was $20.
I normally
No,
don't.
for real.
Like if you're gonna do like a room, then I can suck up. I can suck up a lot.
Personally,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I just don't think $20 is worth it.
No.
So
How do you get
I
out of it,
pass it
though?
up. I don't
I
care
say no.
What you listen, you can smell like roses. If you ain't talking right to me, $20 is not worth my time.
Yeah,
No.
for sure.
Yeah,
And
so
it's
that's
crazy.
the sign.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know, like people ask, like, can I touch and shit for a $20 dance? And it's just like, what are you
It's like,
talking
nah,
about?
baby, find somebody else to do it.
Please.
Because it's not me.
Please find
It's
somebody
not
else to do it
me.
because
And you
no.
will, I'm pretty sure. It's
I haven't turned down any guys, but the last guy I turned down just seemed a little too. It wasn't for inside of the club; it was for outside. He just seemed a little too creepy, and I've kind of went through my own situations
Can't
as
do
to
red
like
flags.
all money's not good money.
No.
Yeah.
So for me, it's about the vibe. They're a little too aggressive, too controlling. Too you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
absolutely
no.
not. And you're
That's
gonna
so
fuck
weird.
off.
It's so
So-
weird.
So for me, it's like it was more like the outside.
I'm the boss.
No,
in this.
I'm the
Yeah,
boss
what?
every time. Don't get it fucked up.
That was
I'm
me. Ain't nobody.
I'm the
Unless you-
captain of this
Like
ship.
you'd have to know me for like a decade for me to
Yeah.
even let you act like you're my
Yeah,
boss.
don't talk to
And
me
that-
crazy.
And that's like, who would
No.
even have ever that, like,
Those
no
controlling,
client, no
those
client.
controlling clients that are like that,
No.
they're dangerous.
Yeah, for sure.
They're dangerous and they can get dangerous. And I feel like in the club, I've not
Yeah.
turned down no money, but outside the club, I've definitely been like, no, because I know how this is gonna end and which way this is going.
You're such a hustler.
no.
She said inside the club.
Right,
I never
yeah.
turn it down. Me, I'm over here sitting. I'm sitting in the corner,
It's
like
not because I'm,
judging
like,
everyone.
We're like,
I'm like, no.
I won't do 2 for
But
20s
then-
and I won't do $10 dances. But
No, hell no, no. True.
When
But
you're-
yeah.
I'll let you see my tits for $20.
Yeah.
I can't see them.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta make it match. You can't sit
Yeah.
here and give me a 20.
You get
I have
one.
2 of everything.
When
Two
you're
eyeballs,
new-
2 lips. Like, what are we doing? 2 lips everywhere.
Ooh, true.
We have 4 lips.
So
I
you
know
gotta
it
make
works.
match inside.
I know it works
When people-
sometimes to
when
charge
people-
40 or something.
Yeah, when people go and they try to put like $20 or whatever they're putting in one booty cheek.
That's all right.
I'm like, baby.
You're like, match it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I always say, make it
Right, and they
match.
do it, but when you're like playful and fun like
or
that,
I
they
tell
do
them
it.
to turn me into a butterfly.
Yeah.
I'm so
Make
corny.
a skirt. Make it cute. I
But
don't know.
they like that. Like
Yeah.
they do it.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
Look, that's our starting point.
Somebody tried to say the other day. Somebody tried to say that. They were like, if you want to make money, then don't ask for it in the club. And it was a man, of course. And I was like, to me,
You're
closed
here.
mouths don't get fed.
No.
Like
the only answer you get is no when you don't ask
exactly.
the question.
In my whole experience, like I've made so much more money in the club asking for it than when I was like younger, and I was just like, we're like whatever you want. Like no, like even when like in our prime days when I would be like I need 100% tip, like more people than not did it.
Yeah,
they were like, oh, yeah,
Okay.
here you go. As long as they were like some rich idiot man.
Speaking
Bless
of
his
the
soul.
guy, I think it's exactly what you guys said. It's how you ask too,
Yeah.
you know. But it's like I've been put
Yeah.
on the spot before where it's like, oh shit, I got to give her $50 now just because
Well, it's
like
in the
she
demeanor,
asked and
the
maybe I
demeanor.
wasn't. You know what I mean? And I'm a good tipper. I'm just saying like maybe there's like something where it's not worthy of that, or you're just
Yeah.
interacting or hanging kind of, and it's like, oh shit.
Well, I
I'm not
mean,
gonna
like
look
if
like
you're
it.
if you're not being interactive and you're not like not a great entertainer, how
Then
dare
you
you
have
even
to
ask
be
for a tip?
lit.
How dare you be
I
mad
had-
for a tip?
I've had so many people.
Oh, I give everyone a tip.
Yeah,
Like,
give everybody a tip.
we
Like-
love you.
Yeah.
I have so many people that because I help a lot of people out when I'm in the club or whatever. And it'll be me first, and I'll be getting it, and it's that, right? I'll bring somebody else, they're like, listen, I really didn't enjoy that. I just felt like it wasn't what it was supposed to be, and I just don't understand. I don't want to tip. And I'd be like,
They
because
say
it's
that?
like because
like,
it's
wow.
like it's like
What did you
messing,
expect, though?
it's like messing me up
Right.
by helping someone else,
Right, and they're not giving
and
the
the
full
other person is
experience they
not
should.
giving the full experience of what they should. And
Right,
it's like
you didn't have to work
dry.
for it.
Because you
And-
brought
Oh,
a
I
second
see what you're
person
saying.
up.
Yeah. So like,
Oh, they're not pulling their weight.
yeah, they're not
Right.
pulling
Because they got
And
it
it's
for
like-
free, so now they're
Yeah,
just
so they're just like doing whatever,
Right.
or I'll slip off to the bathroom real quick, and somebody else is taking,
Oh.
and then I'll come back, and the guy's just like, it just wasn't that. Like, I would rather had you, and it'd be
Yeah.
like, dang, why didn't you just do that? But again, they're doing whatever the girl wants at that time to have fun because they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it just sucks, like when it comes with the tips later.
I know,
like,
because we need the
Just do it.
But there have been times
Do your job.
too.
Do your job. You're a stripper.
But
Do your
as a
job.
girl, so like I've been in those situations too. But as sometimes like, if you start with a girl, right,
Yeah.
and then a girl adds you, and the guy is just like not feeling the other girl, I would also expect like not the girl to be like try to invade on that. Like if the dude
I get
just
what you
want,
mean. So
no, it's like the
don't
guy
make
just
it
said he
yours.
loved you.
Don't make it yours.
It's
Right,
your
don't
dude,
make it
right.
your
Oh,
room.
so
because
you're
you're
saying
getting
Excuse yourself and
in
like
old girls
and that
was-
way that
in
like
old
the
girls
original
like
girl
rest-
can get her tip. But
So-
don't go in a room and fuck up the room.
Yeah, don't make
Yeah.
it yours.
And be like, oh
You-
well.
So it's
you
always
got
a fine
blessed.
line.
Look, you got
Yeah.
blessed.
It's always a fine line
You got
because
blessed.
Yeah.
you never want to. Well, have you ever like unintentionally, accidentally stole a customer, but it's not
It wasn't unintentional.
like
that
stealing.
customer sold you.
not stealing, but like
He
okay,
sold
now
you.
he wants me
Mer.
for the rest of the time. Like a girl
Oh no
brings you in, and then they keep you-
no.
or have they
no.
tried
That's
and you've had to
shady.
yell at them and
That's
be like,
shady.
no, get the
I call
out.
that
If another
that should
girl
never happen.
if another girl was coming to my if I was my customer
Right.
and I brought another girl in
Mhm.
and he decided halfway through he didn't want to.
Would you expect her to walk like?
I would
immediately
expect
leave or
her
something?
to leave
you
so
gotta
I
go.
could. Yeah, you gotta
So
go
you
gotta get out.
because that's the last thing.
'Cause
Oh,
you're not
guess
about to
what?
steal
I'm
my
fucking
customer
all
right
this
now.
shit up.
Yeah, that's
Right, right.
So I'm fucking it up for you. I'm fucking it up for me.
No, because
You know, 'cause
I'm not
I
gonna bring
think
you in
that's
on my
on-
bread and now what you like her.
Now this right here. So
If she
you-
chooses to be on bullshit with him, then I'm tearing shit
If
up.
she picks
right.
the money,
So if you
over.
guys
Yeah.
are together right away,
Yeah.
because this is the T right here. If you guys are together right away,
Oh yeah.
and then you guys go in the room and everybody's trying to fight. I don't like fighting.
And they pick one or the other, just like cool. Okay,
I'm
go.
like, baby, we dancing, we do what we gotta do. We in here, jab,
Right.
whatever.
Period.
And then if somebody were onto the bathroom and somebody else in the ear trying to talk about the
She
next,
was looking out for
see,
him.
that's when you come back and the vibe is off. I'm like, oh, you didn't did that.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm,
did
but
that.
I'm
Oh, for
pretend
sure.
like you ain't do it. I'm just keep. So
Yeah.
then when it comes to the next re-up, okay, who we keeping? What's going on? We staying? And
Right.
Somebody be like, oh, I just want her, and I'm like, huh? listen, I'm not gonna fight you for it because I already know that's shady, and I know not to work with you again.
Yep.
That's just where that goes for me. Cheers.
My shit.
Hold on, let me cheers to that.
Let me tell you.
That's where that goes.
No, absolutely.
I'd be like, baby, no.
I've heard a couple of
But that's so weird and so unnecessary.
Well,
That to
for
me,
me,
that's
like-
so weird and unnecessary because
I would even yell at him, the
he took
customer
us both
too. Like,
first.
first
Why
of
you gonna
all,
take him so second?
But
first of
listen,
all, and if you're my regular, guess what? Maybe that's not your regular if he's gonna already switch up on you
Regulars
like that. Cause
don't exist.
That's crazy. But they got an end.
loyal.
They got an ending, and they definitely not loyal. There's an ending to every single one.
They
That's what
don't.
my stripper Oprah always would tell me. She'd be like, "Girl, there's an ending to every single
Yeah.
regular." She's like, "Take it for what it is. Get that milk that man, and
take
keep it
it
moving.
and
Like,
keep
don't
it
take it
push.
personal. Like, do whatever. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, just keep it moving. There's
Yeah.
There's money everywhere. Like, don't dwell on it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Because girl, let me tell you, I
everything
lost the regular, got him back 5 years later,
they do be
and
coming
he's
back.
been with me ever since. It's just like,
I
they realize what's not. I mean, it's the same as having a man or a boy, whatever.
anything.
Right? They see what
They
they
always
left
come
you
back
for that, and
around.
they like, oh no, it wasn't that for real. I just
Mhm.
wanted to play. I wanted to whatever.
Okay, as long as you ain't playing with me, you play
I
with
mean, they
whatever you
still men at the end of the day.
Hey, don't play with my money. Please.
For real.
My man is my money.
Please.
My money is my man. Like, that's all there is to it.
How often do you see the guys get like legitimately jealous or upset where they get confused about the line, between like this
mean-
is, because you
I mean,
treat him like a
lots.
boyfriend in the fucking place.
Lots. They be watching you when you walk around. Listen,
They treat
I'll be
us
like,
like
baby,
that's
you gotta go.
girlfriends.
That's me. You gotta get out of here. I do not want you watching me. Like, you came in, you had a drink with me, you gave me a couple little
Oh,
money,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay, now it's time for you to get out because why are you sitting here watching me go to every person?
Just to
Like,
bring it
I
back to
belong
me
to
later
you.
like you mad.
Yeah.
Do they ever go talk to the other male clients? Like, hey man, that's my girl.
No, but
I've had a
Shut
couple
the
of
fuck
people
up.
go and talk to the other guys. Yes, I have.
Get
because
your
they're so-
damn hands
I
off
had
my
that happen to me
girl.
recently.
I'd be like, bruh, what are you doing?
my man comes in all the time, but he like spends money and shit. The first time he came in though, I was like, okay, you gotta go because I'm distracted now. Because now I just want to sit with you. And in my head, like girl math, in my head, like if he gives me money, it's like recycled. Like it's not like I'm making extra
Yeah.
money. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like okay.
Wait, you're saying when
Like,
you're
we
working
take
or when
each
you're not
other.
working?
No, when I'm working,
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
like-
and then it's like when I guess like he wasn't like my full on boyfriend at the time, but like we were dating and stuff. But
Oh, so
to
this
me-
was not a regular. This was
no,
That's our man.
this was
This
like
a
a
man.
man, like
Oh,
like a guy I
oh.
was dating, but
Oh,
he
okay.
like spends bread and shit on people in the club. Well, wait, I thought that's what we were talking about. Are you talking about regulars?
Talking about regular.
We're talking about regulars who get confused about that.
Oh, because I was like, this is crazy. Our boyfriend's not allowed in.
But I think boyfriends in the club,
They're
like
usually banned. They're usually.
I was gonna say, it's
Man.
poison.
because
Like,
a lot
I mean,
of bad
as a
things
client,
have happened.
we know every fucking time. Like
Not
you can
with
just
mine,
feel
but-
them like lingering. You know what I mean? Like it's the
No,
worst.
not boyfriends.
Yeah.
No.
Most clubs they're like extremely not allowed.
Yeah, they should be. Like
Well,
They're
because
like-
because a lot of them. Well,
It's a
it's
small
mostly for the
world.
weirdos.
Personally,
I feel like it's for the
Personally,
pimps and the
for me,
weirdos.
It is.
I feel like it's weird for your significant whatever other to come and be in the club. If they know you've done that for a long period of time, they should not even be there anymore. Let
Yeah.
you do you and come home and move around.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
need problems later.
yeah,
That's
'cause-
how I look at
it's
it.
gonna be hard enough.
Yeah, I guess I never
Yeah.
had. I guess I
Yeah.
don't have issues because I just like I guess I've always established right away like no, this is
Right.
And it's the understanding from the actual.
But it is
male.
weird. It is odd.
But being in there,
It is distracting.
I would say when we
too.
first started. I mean,
Yeah,
baby.
right, yeah.
But like, no,
like a year in.
I'd be like,
I need you to go.
and first
Well,
of all, you
like,
don't want
don't
nobody
come
else
in
sitting.
here.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you sitting? Huh? Get up.
Well,
What are you sitting there?
oh, because yeah.
That would be me. You don't need to be sitting there. Get up. That's me. So
I'm
no.
sorry, who you're taking upstairs right now? That's
Yeah,
funny. That's
yeah.
funny.
Like, why are you going with them? Oh,
So
he
you're
was
gonna
over here.
spend $600 right now? Really?
Yeah, no.
That's
Oh,
all he's
that's
gonna
what I
do.
can-
He's not gonna suck your
See,
dick, really?
see,
You're not gonna suck
that
his
shouldn't
dick?
be
Like,
happening. That's just
You're right. Yeah.
like,
yeah.
not a
oh,
thing.
I bet you're gonna.
Off
I
limits.
bet you're gonna have
beginning,
sex with him.
In the beginning, it's fun and stupid, and
Yeah,
then
'cause
when
we're
you
both-
actually
we're
care
both
about each
starting
other,
off
you're
in
like,
this.
no.
We're both starting off in this, you
Right.
know? But now it's like we got this. We know what's going on. You listen. We over here, you
We're
over
gonna
there.
drink next door, and just
Yeah.
simply drop me off. You know,
I
I
take
will.
relationships too seriously.
I will go make that money.
But no, regulars. We were talking about regulars. Not situations.
All my
They're not
regulars.
situationships.
Do you guys both have in-town regulars? All my regulars are out of town.
Nope.
And they just text me when they fly here. And it's stupid
I have
and
all
annoying.
out of town regulars.
What?
I got all baby daddies, okay?
I need some.
In town, out of town. They
I
love
need
my
some
baby
in
daddies.
town.
I'm just kidding. No.
I feel like I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
Am I not consistent enough? Why can't I have a
You're too
fucking
honest. Yeah.
person that lives in the States and also wants to pay my rent?
Because if you did, they wouldn't still be paying your rents. I feel like when they're close, like I
Girl,
feel
they
like
wanna
when your
do that.
They
regulars
want to
are
be your
close,
man.
They cheat.
they want to
wanna
be
do
your
that.
man, but they want more than what
I
they're
think
willing to
most men
offer.
do.
Listen, I cancel
Financially.
Where's the camera? I'm talking to the man right now. I cancel men that want to be my regular, but you act like you don't know how to, come and give me that money. Listen, you cut off.
Cut off.
I'm not doing that. Okay?
Right.
Just so you know. We,
Yeah.
the first. Cut off. I cut them quick. I don't care about your money. It's not
Right.
that-
There's
it's not
another
that
one just
important.
That's
like
a
you.
good trait to have.
Not that important.
But for me, my regulars have always been
act funny if you want
gone.
to. Act up.
Because if they're here, like they're gonna want more, and I'm just
Act
gonna be
up.
like,
No.
Mine are all married.
I don't
and they
even wanna
all
give-
live
like
in either
I don't even
Texas-
want to give
But that's what I'm
myself that
saying.
much
How
time.
can you act up when you're married?
I'm saying no,
I'm
and
telling
you know
your
what?
wife. I'm telling your wife.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
Because they'll be like, well, I give you this, and I get okay.
Where's she at?
I
You should be cheating. No way.
I saw a post on Twitter the other day.
No, don't tell her that. Cheating, girl.
I think you should always
don't
tell
care.
tell their wife if they act up. But this girl
You
said
can't
that
do
this
that,
guy
girl.
reversed the money
Yeah.
that he sent her, and she was like, "Look, I have all of your information. I know your wife,
Absolutely.
et cetera. Like, if you don't send me back my money, everybody is
Okay.
going to know who you are."
I feel like that's really messy. I would
Yeah.
never.
Messy
I
of
wouldn't
him
be-
to
But a woman-
take back the money though,
messy of it, yeah.
because
He was kind of rude, but let it go.
But I don't think it was.
I don't
It
know, I
wasn't a
would've
strip
done it
club.
too.
It was an escort situation.
Yeah.
So, I
But
feel
still,
like
that's
it's even
just
crazier.
karma. I would be totally mad, but you have to get over it. That's really messy.
Everybody would have known.
You'd be like,
with
I'm
me.
not gonna. You
That's real
wouldn't
messy.
expose. You're like, I'm not
That's
exposing.
messy.
I'm just cutting you
'Cause
out.
First of all, nobody should be doing what they're doing in the first place. That's how I look at it. Being honest.
I'm exposing you.
But she said I'm exposing. Hey, everybody got their flavor of how they want to do stuff.
I'm telling your brother to tell your mom, and I'm telling the brother that doesn't like you.
I feel like it's so messy to do so. But I've had women call me from like just having some, you know how like we're in the club, we're like, oh, we're vibing with this person. Maybe he'll come back, whatever.
Yeah.
You connect with them. You ain't even really called or had a conversation for real. I had a woman call me, 2 people actually, call me and say, well, sorry for this lady. Hopefully your relationship
It's a
is
white
doing
lady. I can
very
tell
well.
already.
Hopefully your relationship is doing very well or you left that man. Listen,
Please.
baby. Anywho,
She said this.
she's like, stop with the pigeon. Oh, I'm just so
No, I feel like
No, but she really just asked me like, oh my God, are you one of them? And I'm like, one of who? As soon as I answered the phone, I'm like, hi.
she said one of who?
One
One
of them,
not
you. One of them.
One of
Yeah,
them.
I'm like, one of who? And she's like, one of them. Like, he's just been cheating on me for the longest, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm just so sorry that happened to you. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I work
Yeah, so sweet.
at the time I was working at Rick's and I was like, I just work over here. And it was like after a game, I don't know, like we just connected just for that second. I'm like, he came to have some fun. I don't know anything else about nothing. She's like, we have kids and this is like, he keeps doing this to me. And I was like, I was like, girl, I'm not a therapist right now.
This
I
lady's
don't
so
know.
white.
I was like, I don't know.
Exceptionally white
How do you
lady.
even find? Like, why do you even go search for shit like
It was
that though? Stop searching.
horrible.
You know,
Well,
you
he
know,
kept doing it. Leave him.
no,
Right, just leave. He keeps
Literally.
doing it, and you don't approve of it, and you
And-
don't like it, and it's not an open thing.
And he's spending your
Leave.
money on these girls.
it's time
I mean,
to go.
and he's not
Time to walk
inviting you.
away.
Sorry.
He's not inviting you.
The
He's not
fact that you
including
even have to call and it's obviously multiple because she said one of them.
things are
Yeah,
bad at
I'm like,
home.
one of them.
Hold on now.
Damn.
Now you know I would have. You're so sweet because I'd have been like, now you know it's time.
But I did tell her, I was
you
like,
know
sorry,
that
girl.
it's
I
time.
said, sorry, girl.
File
No.
for divorce.
Yeah.
Get that fucking alimony
Especially-
and move.
If they keep doing it and you're not okay with it, clearly things are worse at home anyways.
Yeah, let's have
So
this-
like,
was bad.
there's
For
obviously something
She
going
just
on
wanted
for
to
you.
know. She felt like at the time that was her.
But
that was
for her
time.
to even go looking,
that was her time. She
It's
can
sad.
look. She can look.
for her to even go looking, she
Fucking
was searching
weird.
for
she
something.
might have needed her closure.
I've always told all my
I've
friends.
totally been there where I've like searched through my whole man's phone, every single fucking inch of it.
But why?
Oh my god.
And now when I think back to it, I'm like, but
I-
that's like when you're in like such a like a fucked up mind space where you're so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you do delusional ass shit.
You
and
definitely do.
And you justify
I feel
it.
like every
And
single
now I'm
one
like,
of us
bitch,
has
I
been
would
there.
never. I'm like, no, ew, that's
You
dumb.
do.
Never go through a man's phone. Even though the whole time I
You're
was like,
going like I've literally told my friends in the past. Even I'm like, don't go there.
no.
Don't do it because you're gonna
you don't want to set yourself up. For
You're gonna
something,
find
but
what
when you
your
actually
brain is
look-
looking
Yes.
for.
But
My
when you
ex-
actually
True.
look, it's like, okay, I know what I need to. It's in there. Like we have intuition. All women do.
I
And you don't always
swear.
have to
And it be
leave.
true.
I
But
know-
don't complain and don't call females' phones if you aren't.
No,
gonna
don't
leave.
call and do that.
You shouldn't
She
blame
did
the
that.
other person
She
at
did
all.
that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
only
that's
blame
what I'm
the
saying.
man. I blame the man and I snap on the man because
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I don't know. I
Right,
feel like
right,
if
right.
you're
You
in that
dummy.
open, if
You
you're in that open
dummy.
thing, though,
Right,
Like,
right,
that's
right.
weird.
But if you're in the
Right.
open thing, though, like okay, cool. Like I went through my man's phone.
But if
I
you're not in an open
found something I
relationship,
didn't
that's
like.
not okay.
But if
Yeah.
you
I
choose
don't like what I'm
not to
finding.
leave,
So now it's time to beat you up
don't outsource
in real life.
My
Yeah.
ex-wife.
Don't outsource.
You guys are saying
And don't
two
be like,
different
I'm
good
going to
points.
call all these girls. No, because this is not the first time you found this out.
Well, also,
Oh,
we're,
for
we're not
those-
18.
Don't go outsourcing.
Yeah, for the women who do all the extra.
For the
stuff.
women who do that,
I'm not calling every number. I'll pay attention and then
I just leave. If I
Yeah,
don't
you
like it,
gotta-
if I'm
I
not
would
willing
have
to
an
deal with
anxiety
it,
attack trying to call
I'm
other
not.
women, bro. I
No.
can't even.
Yeah, but I don't have that
barely
problem because-
answer
so-
a
just
phone
to
call.
say,
I ain't got that problem.
First of all, just to say what though? Not what the woman said to me though.
Hello.
What would you say? What would you say? Just let's do it. Let's
I ain't calling.
Let's role play. Hold
Make
on.
you feel bad.
Hold on. Just act like you're calling.
I'm texting to get the address. What are you talking about? I'm texting her to tell her to meet up.
You didn't even get into that.
No, I'm already in his phone. Listen.
No,
You gotta
wait,
answer.
Wait.
You gotta
Is she
answer.
called?
Wait.
I'm
We're
the
role
sad
playing.
wife. I'm the sad wife.
Okay. We won't be crazy.
She wanted.
Okay.
She said, "Hold on, no." Okay, Mila, you're the girl. I mean,
Am I the sad wife?
yeah. No,
Okay,
she is.
okay,
She
okay,
is.
okay.
You're calling her about your man.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I'm not
I've
calling.
never done this on the
I
show
don't even know what I would say. No, I've never done it because I'm already
Hold
in your
on,
phone.
no,
I'm
just do
texting
it.
you your
No,
address.
no,
Let me pull up.
No, doing it. Go. Okay. Mila, you answer in her phone. Number.
Oh hello.
Hi, found your I can't even do it. Because I'm gonna text you while I'm in that man's phone.
Hey, why the fuck are you in my man's phone talking about you want to suck his dick from the back?
Why does he have my phone number?
That's actually a good question. That's a really good question.
Girl, he obviously
I
told
love
me
it.
I could suck that
No,
dick.
y'all gotta do it for real.
Hey, why did
I thought it was a prank caller.
Y'all gotta
This
do it
guy's
for
been
real. First of
pranking
all,
me.
you are the woman she's calling.
I don't even know what to say.
No, you have to be then because she
I'm
okay.
not doing it. I can't even get into character.
well,
I
so
can
I'm
do
gonna
it.
text you and ask
Okay,
you to
you
pull
gotta
up.
you gotta make the
Well, I'm gonna be the woman that I found the number. Okay,
okay.
I found a number.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Bye. Why is everybody saying
Hello? No, sorry. Hello?
Hello, it's me.
Bro.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Hi, Sapphire's phone.
Oh, yes. Hello. Yes. Hi. My name is Coco. I just seen like your phone, like it was like Mila or something in here. Like, I just want to know like why your phone number is in my man's phone and why you guys have been texting about like vaginas and penis.
Oh, hey, the shocker.
Shocker. Where?
Here's my only advice. We met
I'm
at the strip
drinking.
club. I gave him lap dances. I wanted
A
to,
lap dance. Where was he at?
well, maybe you should ask your husband.
Girl, no, I'm asking you though.
Where did he tell you he was? The library?
He might have been there that one day.
Girl, at 1 a.m. and why did you believe him? At 1 a.m. why was he at the library?
I just
You
love
didn't
him
ask
so
yourself?
much. But you know what? I'm about to beat him up.
Well, love yourself first, more.
You know what? I
She
love
gets
you,
it?
girl. Get your
Okay.
money. Other than that, I don't know. But I got him. hung up on you real quick.
I believe that. Coco gonna come on the phone like,
We're going over there.
hello.
I don't know.
Hello, goodbye.
Like Coco gonna
Make your money.
definitely gonna come. Me, I'm gonna be like, I already have his phone, so I'll ask you in person.
Right.
When I'm like, baby, I'm about to pull up. Baby, meet me at this spot. Baby, come grab a drink with me.
I'm like, I'll grab a drink with you, but just promise that you're not gonna get,
That was a good role play.
she doesn't know it's me showing up.
That was good role play. But I would never call and do all that weird stuff like that woman did to me.
No,
It was two other women. The other one was like, what did she say?
She got stalkers.
Please stop calling. No, she was like, please stop texting my man. And I don't want to
He
say
texting
names.
me.
He's
deleting his messages.
First of all, you know the person, and I ain't gonna say no names. But it was just like, what are we talking about?
What are you
I laughed.
like, you know that
I laughed and I showed my person.
like,
Because
stop.
it was hilarious.
Literally, like, and I feel like a lot of wives don't know that. Like, I feel like a lot of times I'm on a wife's side. It's not my marital problem.
Right, it's not my.
Your husband is coming in.
You're not enjoining me. You're not putting me and you're not getting put in the middle.
I'm
If
like,
a
if
wife
he's
calls
cheating
me-
on you, that sucks for you. I get that
Yeah,
pain,
that's
but at the
bad,
same
yeah.
time, maybe you guys should have a conversation as a married fucking couple of 20 years.
Therapy.
Like, let's have how about you say,
know, maybe
how
he
about you
should-
have that conversation about sex, because they don't like to fuck each other anymore. And I think
Yeah.
that's
No, yeah.
deeper
What are
than
you
what it
doing?
is.
I don't know if a wife is to call me now. I think I'd be like,
I'm
I
shocked that
know-
you guys
I know
answer
that-
any phone calls.
I mean, if my cousin call you from the phone,
That was I don't do it
A
no
lot of them
more.
call
I
from
wish
their
a
husband's
I
phone.
wish a
Any of the
random
ones-
number would call my phone.
That was
And no,
decades
any of the
ago.
ones I've ever had, they call from their husband's phone.
Now you're just
even
gonna
a trick. If a trick calls me,
voicemail.
I do now, but
Can I
I
help
didn't used
you?
to. No, I never.
I am not the doctor.
I always answer the
Do
phone.
not-
Thank you for calling.
I always answer the
I'll leave a
phone.
message.
yeah,
That's
literally.
me.
I think it's like the
Now
fucking
I'm like, oh,
audacity
can
of
you
them
text
calling.
me?
What'd you say, babe?
Exactly.
Look, what babe say?
he
Bay
know.
said that no, just like the audacity of them to call you, and like I'd get offended or angry at the woman just because. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck
no.
you calling me for out of the
It's
blue? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Like
that would bother
you
me.
need to fix it in
Call
your
your
own
man.
life. Don't call me.
Yeah,
Call
Yeah.
your man. Call your
Like,
therapist.
yeah,
Yeah.
and don't talk fucking
Call your
talk to
mother.
me and don't-
Right? Why are you
Yeah.
calling the whore he's sleeping with?
Call anybody but the
bitch
hoe.
he's sleeping with.
And mind you, sometimes people be looking real dumb because it don't be that. I could be working for this man. You don't even know what's going on. I could be,
Right.
assistant. You over here just extra about it. Like,
Being
and
weird.
there was like literally nothing that we talked about or said in any other part of just you seen a missed call or
Yeah.
that was 2 seconds.
Which is how you know that there's a lot more that she already found in his phone that nothing
She
to do
already
with you.
she already went through something, so
Right,
it triggered
right.
her. It triggered her, and
But it's
Listen,
like,
I-
it's so
I didn't do
crazy.
it
Like,
again.
leave,
I
you guys
understand.
leave your husbands. I understand that it costs money, but likely he'll pay you.
leave, or if
So
he
leave.
to work, get therapy, and if he ain't gonna change,
He's not
goodbye.
gonna change. Girl.
But don't call
Why
his...
would he change? And if it's just at least have a conversation where you guys can be open or swing or something. But why? But I guarantee you, he's not gonna stop cheating. That's hilarious.
Right.
Do you know how many husbands have texted me after they got caught and said, "Hey, I'm sorry for being MIA. I just got caught. I gotta lay low for a while." And then they'll text me,
I've
and
done
then
that
they'll
before.
text me when they're good to go.
Whoa!
Like, so let's be so serious. Just
Daddy
catching your man
Warbucks.
don't mean shit.
Daddy Warbucks is on the thrive. What's
Right.
going on?
So funny.
You just don't check people's phones.
They will
it's
always-
fucking-
Yeah, just stay, listen, honestly.
If you've been
Stay
married
out
for
people's
for
phones.
20
Yeah.
to 50 years, just know that
You
you should
will-
go get you some dick on the side.
Or you should just keep it spicy every time you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or do that.
Make sure you're there. Make sure you're there for your partner. Don't leave him over there. Don't
Yeah.
matter if he's traveling for work or you're traveling for work. Make sure you're there. If
Yeah.
not,
Stay in contact.
then it's gonna be y'all single in a relationship. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Right.
Well, they say that
We don't need that.
They say that a lot of married couples like that they end up doing like marital castration, but like mentally. So like they
You know,
don't
no-
have sex anymore because people are in.
You know-
Oh, yeah, never happening with me.
You know, another thing that
No.
ruins people's relationships, people think bringing another individual into your space spices it up, but it actually ruins it. Because, in all honesty, I'm a spiritual woman. Let me speak out real quick
Yeah,
to the world. It's committing adultery. And when you commit adultery is something that you plan with God when you get in marriage. It's a triangle. God is at the top. You have your wife and you have your husband here. Once you decide to bring somebody who's not even connected to this triangle, get in there. It's
a rectangle now.
It's gonna make a whole bunch of
Nobody's
destruction.
connected.
It's gonna make a whole bunch of destruction that you don't want to mess with.
Assuming you're Christian or religious at all.
Trust me. You don't need to be spiritual to know that, baby. But it's gonna ruin everything. You're gonna try to bring it back and flip it and dip it. And listen, it only works if you guys both want it to work and remove what is not supposed to be there. That's literally that.
For the monogamous heterosexuals.
Yes.
Because when people love monogamy when it really don't work at all. At all.
I like people to work.
Yeah.
I like it. People,
but the majority of them don't because monogamy.
Put the Band-Aids on there.
Really
Come on,
real.
put the Band-Aids. Put the Band-Aids.
What are you trying to say, Gabe?
Oh, I don't. That's not me. That's God.
Are you trying? That's God.
You're going to hell. Is what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I am.
Place the Band-Aids
No,
up
you're
on
not.
there.
Can I go party there on the
I don't
weekend?
mind.
No, I'll see you.
I'll
there.
go.
Because everybody deserves a fairy tale, okay?
Yeah, that's
Look at
facts.
it. They do.
Well,
No,
I
hold
feel
on.
like
They don't deserve one.
Yeah, they do.
I
They
respect.
don't deserve it. You gotta give what
Well,
you
what
get.
you said
Bye,
makes
baby
plenty
daddy.
sense. I respect it.
Because now you're
Look,
baby daddy.
you another baby
Yeah,
daddy.
now you're name baby daddy.
Baby, I just love.
Baby
I already went
daddy.
through
She
the
said
whole
baby
thing what the
daddy.
woman
Baby
expects.
daddy.
Yeah.
He
I
was
feel like
married once, and
every person, male or female, deserves to have their fairy tale because everybody wants somebody to be in their space too.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah.
we deserve it. We deserve people in our space. Oh, this is him, by the way. Do you guys think he's hot?
No.
You guys, Matt
Who's that?
Rife. Okay, did anybody hear
Who's
in
that?
sex worker news today? Matt Rife, so he's been popular for like 2 years. In my head, 2 years. It might have been longer, but he was couch surfing.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
been
think
he's been getting out there for like the last 2 years.
Right, so he went from
Couch
he went from poor to rich, and now he thinks he's like amazing.
Oh,
Too
But
good looking.
he for a white man,
Good looking.
will say he's all right.
I don't know how I
He's
feel about
okay.
Um,
But he said I guess there's like everybody. Okay, so sex work Twitter is up in a roar. I've seen hella posts today, but it's because I guess he's telling a 6-year-old boy that his mother buys his presents with OnlyFans profits as like a diss. And one of the people that I screenshotted was like, first he names one of his specials OnlyFans. Oh. And now this. I hope whichever off girlie shattered this man's ego is having a great day. So I think that maybe an OnlyFans girl like broke his heart because he has a lot of shit to say about OnlyFans. Anyway,
yeah, but why would he say that?
but like, why are you mad about the OnlyFans girl who's on the internet that you met on the internet?
some little 6-year-old
First of all, I'm
boy.
still stuck on the 6-year-old.
So he posted
about his mother.
So he posted and he was
He's a
like, "You're mean to
weirdo."
women," and that was Matt Rife's response. The 6-year-old was like, "Your
You're
mom
mean
buys you," which is like funny.
You're just trying to be
But
funny.
at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, "Fuck you."
I don't think it's like-
But that's
No,
not
because
Some
why
things
do you have
say
to-
shit
why do you
'cause
have
know
to-
it'll hurt someone.
I
Like it doesn't
know.
mean it's how you think. You know
No,
what I mean?
exactly.
It's-
But why do you want to hurt a little 6-year-old boy's
Right.
feelings?
That's a boy because he a boy. That's not
like
women.
so.
Like,
Right. No, that's not cool. But yeah.
I get how it is to be like
You're just
I
trying
have
to be shocked.
I have a so me I have a 14-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
So for me it's like I'm
that
very
hard?
private. No.
Get him on the phone and I'll talk to him.
So I'm very private. So I could imagine
I didn't know that.
how my son would feel if somebody told him like, "Oh, your mom's just a stripper and a whore and buys your like I could see that affecting
what do you
Don't you
think?
feel
What
like
do you
that's
think
gonna
he would
happen?
say?
What do you think his response would be? Like beat their ass or like be sad about it?
What do
No,
you
my
think
son
he
wouldn't
would
be
say?
sad about it. My son is a big thinker. Like he thinks
yeah.
about everything before he says it. So
Right,
I
but what do you
think like
he would say?
I think it would bother him though because he
course.
takes
It would bother
everything
anything.
it takes him personally. He's a very personal person. I think a lot of humans are,
Yeah.
especially little boys,
Boys are
Absolutely.
yeah.
about their moms,
Yeah.
or about any female figure.
It
in
says
their
a lot
life.
about society
Yeah.
and what
So
we
I
place
think-
women's positions
I think it's
as.
different for little girls, but a little boy, I feel like he would just like look at him, and I don't think he would react. I think it would genuinely like
Hurt his feelings.
just hurt his feelings,
He would
like
just
because
feel it
he's
in
so
and take it
protective.
in. He would just take it.
So
in.
I can understand that little boy's feelings was probably like, what the fuck?
Well, hopefully
Like,
he wasn't
yeah,
like,
like-
able to read it because I'm sure. Hopefully his parents run his TikTok.
Well, yeah.
account.
Oh, he only posted it. He didn't. Oh, it's
So
all
he
internet.
posted. So he posted on TikTok.
Yeah, he said it to my
I can go
son.
to my
He's gonna.
TikTok.
He's. I don't know. He's
But
probably
he was
gonna just be
he was
like,
"You're mean to women."
If you
and
don't
like,
mind me asking, does your son know?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Are
if he
there any
knows. He
plans to
might
tell
know,
him?
but we don't talk about it.
To me, like 14
Yeah.
seems young. I don't know. I don't think that I would.
14 would be
Well,
like
I don't have
there.
any kids, but I guess if I did, I don't know if I would tell them until maybe they asked,
I
or
think
maybe
these
like
boys take it very seriously.
until they were like grown as fuck and like.
Really? I like tell my kids probably.
But at 6 years
A
old,
lot of
can't even know.
A lot of people I know say they're
None of your
ballerinas
business.
or dance.
Or it's
like,
none of your business.
If you go to
Right.
like if you live in France
no,
though,
yeah.
they're
Oh,
like
he doesn't-
super loose about that.
Don't worry about how you get your clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, see, thank
Don't worry
you.
about
Thank you.
that.
Don't worry about how there's a roof over your head.
For me, like he wouldn't ask questions, doesn't ask questions. I don't think he's stupid.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a topic of conversation. If he asked me, I'm like, mind your business.
Right. Well, and what I thought was
Like-
like so irritating was
I'm
that
like, I
like,
never knew.
why does
My
it
mom-
matter? Why
my
does it
mom
matter
never-
why you have fucking Jordans? Why does it matter why you have a roof
Yeah.
over your head, or why does it matter? You
It
know what my
doesn't.
dad used to always say to me? He bless his soul, but he was definitely a drug
The
dealer.
little boy's
and
just
he
gonna
would be
Google
like,
OnlyFans
he'd
now.
be like, what do you have? He's like, you have clothes on your back,
Right.
you have food in your belly,
Yeah.
and you have a roof over your head.
Facts. Like, why are you asking
And
questions?
I'd be like, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, why is this? I bet you this 6-year-old Googles
Like, shut your
what
ass up.
OnlyFans is now because they're so smart now.
Right, but
Yes.
should you not like?
I
Is
probably-
there a way to
probably-
block that?
I
don't
mean, not if
fucking
he
know.
got to it before his parents did.
Right, true. Because I know I did. I know I did.
I Googled
I
everything.
know that I was watching porn casually.
I Googled everything. I was like,
I also found my dad's porno DVDs though, like as a child.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
all right.
I feel like that'll age date anybody. If you found your parents'
Absolutely.
DVDs, then you know how old you were when you
Bro.
were 10 years old.
I can give you guys a little.
You know,
I mean,
I
did
had-
you
the
not?
DVDs you got, Gabe.
because they were always in the back. They were always in the back of other DVDs.
Said, bro.
Oh, is that
Oh,
where
yeah.
he kept them? Mine were in the back of my parents' closet.
Yes, and I watched that shit. I did watch it, and I was like, wow.
With the whole little peep still though.
And then I remember the first time I masturbated too. I was like, "What the fuck?" When it like felt good, I was like, I was on my top bunk, man. And I was like, "That was crazy."
How old were you? Like 3?
No, I was 12. I was 12.
Really?
But,
My daughter's humping everything in the goddamn house.
I was 12.
It's such a fucking. It bothers me so much. I don't even know what to do. I
And
just tell her to go to her room.
My
Don't
favorite
try to
song
shame
at the
her.
time was "Movie About It Like a Snake Ma," which I'm pretty sure was like by R. Kelly, but
Well, you're
neither
just a
here nor
kid.
there.
As she 12.
You're the
Goodbye.
target audience.
Hate myself. But
no, R. Kelly, man. Listen.
I mean, we all got our stories.
Don't
That
defend
man
R.
got some
Kelly.
real music.
Don't go.
We all got our stories.
Mind you, we didn't even know nothing about that until now. That's wild.
The ignition. What's that song now? Crazy
Wild.
as fuck.
He was
Good
really doing
times.
that. You know, like, what?
That's fucked up.
We just over here. Mama playing.
Period. We're like,
There's way too many. Puffy, too.
I
now.
am fresh out the kitchen.
I mean,
She was
listen.
over here
Mama
masturbating
rolling
on the
that
top
body.
bunk.
I ain't gonna get into it with Pete. Listen,
I need help. I
Puff,
needed help
Puff,
as a
Puff.
child, and I need help now.
I still don't know about Puff, man.
No, because
you
what
know?
is going on? Because
I'm gonna
there's
leave
so
that. I'm gonna leave that over
That
there.
guy's.
there's a
fucking
whole lot of
guilty as
allegations,
fuck.
and all I know is like
I'm gonna leave that over there.
I'm like, what
Just
is
watch
it?
Making the Band.
Did he
He's
do?
fucking-
All I know is there was a lot of allegations about what he did to Cassie, and that he's also a gay man. And
But
that-
listen,
there's
but
a
she
lot of things
But listen,
going on.
she liked that
it.
though. So it's like we can't.
She
really,
liked it.
She
She stuck
did.
around for a while.
Reason why she don't like it now because he happily with somebody else. So
Well,
now
what,
you
well,
ready
what
to
I
go.
what I
He's
read
about
what
to
I
get-
read was that she
If we
signed
wanna-
an
if we wanna get into
NDA.
You guys are fickle.
What I read is that she
If we
signed
wanna
an
get
NDA, and
into
that's why
it-
she couldn't talk about it.
If you want to get into it, because we can do
I
that.
do, but
I mean, I
No,
think
No, because she couldn't pause. You can't. It's so crazy to say she liked getting beat up.
No.
Oh,
No,
Because
not
financial
that.
domination is a thing.
She
Like
got
you
beat
could get
up.
beat up
See,
every
listen,
day.
Not that.
But if they pay for your bills,
I'm
I
saying
think
whatever was
it
going
is
on
still
because I don't
abusive.
know. I didn't read up anything. I
I
didn't
did.
see it, and it's nonsense. So I just
I think
she would
I
escape,
saw
and he'd send goons to go get her and bring her back. Like,
That's
fuck.
I mean, that's
sorry,
not
it's not
ballet.
funny, but like what?
An Uber driver.
No, because the way
It's an
that
Go
Uber
get
driver
her.
with security.
Go get her.
okay, because no, and then
No, there's, like,
have you seen the conspiracy
But like,
that
why are you
everybody
ready for
that
your
speaks
man?
out against him are dead? Have you seen that?
I can
That lady
fucking-
who did that interview, and she was like,
I'm obsessed with
she's
this
like
shit.
everybody that like was gonna speak out against him. I guess like they're all dead. Has anybody read about that?
No.
Clive Davis killed Whitney
Hey,
Houston.
look,
Okay.
That's his fucking mentor.
I guess it's like everybody that was like in his like record group or whatever. I know nothing about
It's what they
music.
do to get their catalog.
But apparently like 5 of them are dead now. Mysteriously. But even though
Rest in peace. Yo.
I don't know.
He fucking paid to kill Tupac.
I'll never know if
And then he
it's
set up
like
Biggie.
trying to bring down like
Who
a
did?
black
Who did?
successful
Wait,
man.
He did.
But he
Yes.
did
Yeah, the
show
guy who
us
got
You're talking to the
arrested.
fucking area's number one
Baby
culture
daddy
vulture.
again.
Baby daddy coming in with the real shit.
He did show
coming
us
with
a
that.
glimpse of who he is as a person in his little hip hop whatever the fuck
Making
show.
the band.
Yes, which I used to watch all the
It
Oh,
was
time.
I never
fucking
watched that.
ghoulish, man.
He was
looked like a
crazy.
devil.
That's why I'm like, but that's also like
Give me my stuff. You want to work for me? Do it right. What you talking
No,
about?
yeah, you got to watch the
Okay,
show.
so you
dude.
team
You don't have
Diddy.
the info. Yeah,
that's okay.
yeah. Why don't you go work for Diddy? See how much fun you have.
Listen, I personally
They
would
might-
never want to get treated like that. So all the people
Right.
wanted to be treated that way because they wanted to work for him. Duh. So we ain't gonna sit here and be like, we're not gonna sit
Okay.
here and be like,
But
yeah, they deserve.
did.
Like, what do you mean? You wanted to do that? You seen how he was. Like,
so I agree
I
with
think
you.
that's an interesting way to think about things.
I mean,
but
But then
how
you're
do you
saying
know?
that
But
women
honestly,
who
how
get
do you know what a woman wants?
No,
How do you know
because
what another
they
human
don't
being
know.
wants?
Well,
you don't. You
well, we
don't,
can
you
let's
know?
bring it back to stripper land. So there's plenty of strippers that work at strip clubs that like hella treat them wrong, but it doesn't mean they like want to be treated like shit. It just means like they
They're-
literally have to work there because there's no
Okay, but
fucking where else to work.
my eyes are like,
I can see that, but
that's so different.
leave.
I love this
Like
shit.
leave,
I love
Yeah.
that shit.
leave
It
that
is
and
different.
choose.
It
Like,
is.
that's,
But I
that's
was-
so different.
I was trying to do a comparison.
we don't gotta. Yeah, no.
Is
we,
it too drastic?
We don't gotta
I'm
be
just- 'cause
there.
I'm gonna tell you,
we don't
like,
have to
leave.
be
You don't have
in
to
this
be there.
setting the whole time. These people literally call, text, go live with these people, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
We live with these people. We don't know what's going on.
So would you say in an abusive situation with a boss and like say it was Diddy, but and you're making hella money, but to like further your career, because obviously that's gonna be good on your resume. Would you be like, oh, I liked it? You're probably like, no, I fucking hated it, but it furthered my career.
So I'ma say
a lot
this.
of people
I'ma
in
say
the
this.
industry say that.
I'm gonna
that
say
they
this:
hated it.
a lot of women that get abused. Sorry for the ones who do, because that sucks for them. The ones who get abused and they stay only because they feel like this man treats them well one day, tomorrow he's whooping on them.
Right.
And then they be like, oh, I'ma stay. You have to have some type of toxic in you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna continue on doing this.
Yeah.
Cause what?
And that's for any
yeah, but it
situation,
fucks up.
though.
I know it fucks up your brain chemistry for real.
Yeah,
because,
like what are we doing?
because it is a vicious circle. Like there's a reason
He's
why
nice
people
today,
stay.
and then I'm in the corner tomorrow.
Right. Because
and
they're
they be
brain,
like,
they're
I would have been
essentially
like, I'm
brainwashed.
shooting you today. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like I'm just done. I'm not gonna let
Yeah.
you beat on me like a punching bag.
Right.
This is only, oh no.
Like
Well,
every other day you get beat on.
Yeah, like no.
I mean, you're gonna further your career. Look how far you came with this. You got all the way.
Yeah, but I would never victim blame anybody.
yeah, and hey, sorry for
fall
whatever
on it.
happened in those. We're not there, so we don't know.
Right.
So
right.
listen, my
Thanks.
apologies, whatever was said. Only because I don't know for real.
She's
But
a
I'm just.
Diddy defender.
Nobody
But I'm just
does.
saying, like, if it's that for any human, it don't got to be Diddy. It's like
Right.
if
It's
anything
anybody.
if anything is going on, we don't know. We not there
Yeah.
in their shoes, and then finally, if something don't go their way,
Mhm.
now it's a problem.
Right.
You know how many years that was?
Right.
Let's be for real. So this is why I'm just like,
Like
what
it's not
is
the
going
first
on?
time, not the last time.
Well, it's good to
Yeah.
have. It's good to have. I mean, it's good to have skeptics.
Diddy need me. Shout out to Diddy.
You know?
I'm sorry. Love my
I
guy.
love it.
What?
I love it.
Very
I actually
wealthy
fucking
and
love it. I think it's great.
successful. Listen, that's what's going on. If he sees this ever.
It's just, you know,
Somebody
like that's
said
any
that.
You're gonna end up in a
relationship.
fucking cage in
You
a
choose
mansion.
to be there.
and
You choose to
still-
stay.
No,
I
he
don't know
gonna
if
send me a
it's
check.
that
Some of those.
Diddy gonna send me a check for this because you know what he said? I need my fans.
He does need
Where
defenders.
my fans out
Yeah.
now? That's what he said. That's everybody with you.
My
until
only question
everybody
is-
against you.
Send it.
Yeah, my
Send
only-
And it comes out and they're like, never
That is my
happened
only-
again.
Yeah.
That is my only question. Is that
So
like
what are we
'cause-
talking about?
Because sometimes it's so hard to know to like. Okay, is it just like society trying to bring down somebody who's successful black
Always,
man,
always.
or was he a fucking monster like all these fucking white people? And I'm like, instead of let's bring up more terrible white people.
There's
Leave
two-
Sen and Suge are the main
There's
guys
two
going
sides.
after him.
There's
Like,
two
I
sides
mean,
to every story.
Right.
Absolutely.
So again, I
I
don't take-
believe.
I'm not-
women.
I think. I'm gonna say this.
I love
this is
Diddy.
what I'm gonna say, is I think
I
that stuff came
it
out
depends.
with the guy who murdered Tupac. That all came
Yes.
out right.
Yes.
And then he said he slowly brought Diddy into it. Well, then a month or two later, here comes Cassie talking about he did it. Oh, so now you know he's about to
paid immediately.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Is this
like,
this thing came out, right. And so now it's I don't like the word Me Too. I don't use it, but I think people have abused it.
Yeah,
and I think that.
Yeah, some girls had a bad day.
Somebody brought Diddy's thing into it, and all of a sudden he's facing murder charges, and he's facing like conspiracy charges. He's facing
it is really weird.
He's facing this stuff.
I will say that.
And then he got this whole woman come up like, oh, he's about to lose some money. He's about to get.
And he paid her under 24 hours.
That's why, because
82 years later,
he's about to discredit it. Let me attack him while he's down.
Yes. So what I read on
Would you settle it in a day?
Which might not even be true, but what I read on Twitter is the reason
she wanted
why
her money before he went broke and went to prison.
Later is because she had an NDA signed, but again, from a random Twitter person. So I'm just like reading shit, but this person was like, "Oh, everybody's like, why so late?" And I guess it was like an NDA that could only now be broken. Again, I don't know what I'm ever talking about.
Fucking NDA.
No, but again, even for this, when we go back to R. Kelly, for instance.
He was nasty.
Where?
You want to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Because where were the parents? That's one.
Yeah, why are we not talking about
the parents? The parents were right there, and they were excited.
That's one.
Right.
Two,
they gave their kids up on a silver platter. Is where the parents.
So
were.
What are we talking about?
This is what I love
years
about.
later, y'all could have did that.
Well, the parents should be in jail too.
But that's why I'm saying this thing came out with the guy who finally got committed for Tupac, and then a month or two later. Here comes Cassie talking about he did this. And then it's just been like a domino effect.
Yeah.
I don't
So I feel like she was not going after him for anything.
So
it is 2024.
Cruel and envy.
Like,
wild.
Well, let all light come to
let the Holy Spirit bust through. Where we at?
Bless you.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
2024, let the light shine through.
I want to shout out that Coco is advocating for personal responsibility, though, which I love. Because I think that's something that's been lost.
Well, we need that. We love that.
We need to understand what's really going on.
I think a lot more of the world needs to take personal responsibility.
Yes. Well, also it's okay to have
situation.
It's okay to have like differentiating opinions in like this space. That's like a nice thing.
Yeah, well,
we're allowed to be like,
for sure.
At the end of the day,
interesting to hear other people's sides, and especially women, because when the men that I know talk about it, I just really don't be talking to them. But when I hear it from a woman, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I value your opinion much more.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
is there
it's gonna die.
Television,
what's that? TV's dying?
41
seconds. Which I feel like
oh my God, what'll happen if you guys can't see yourself?
Well,
I don't know.
I know. I want to see ourselves.
I know that.
I do like seeing myself.
Oh wait, can I? So while we're waiting,
what's
men
this?
Been hating bad bitches since the dawn of time. Her body too. I would have got so many tickets, but here's the thing.
I'd have been like, just give me the book.
Literally,
no,
I would have been stoned and hung. But I think everyone who jokes about starting an OnlyFans or the classic selling feet pics because their current job is too stressful should be sentenced to a month of actually trying to go make a living off of it. Oh, that was a beautiful tweet that I saw today. And I just thought I should share it because a lot of my
go and try and make that money.
A lot of vanilla girls I know have said that so many times. I'm gonna selfie, and I'm like, okay.
go get up at 5 a.m, do your photo shoot that you have to do.
Go selfie pic,
and then work all day to talk to these people.
Right. You'd be surprised with what fetishes people have.
It's a full-time job. I have a lot of friends who are
share. I got something to share.
Yeah. Oh, please.
What's your weirdest request?
Because that really made me just think about.
No, go on. Why did we just have a whole? We just had a whole tangent.
The fetishes, bro.
Yeah. What's your weirdest request?
Get after it.
I had. Oh my gosh. Okay, because it's like the feet, and then people really have like they want you to urinate.
Wait, what?
I had this person.
He wanted you to repeatedly urinate.
Me, and okay, don't listen, girl. You watching this? If you watch this, I just gotta put it out there real quick. I'm not gonna say any names, but this person that we knew of real quick was like, yeah, come hang out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is when I was, in my crazy days and want to do crazy stuff.
BC.
So I would go out, go and like have party time, whatever. Anywhu,
Before Christ.
No, we know. we got it.
This man said, first of all, this man was like probably 300 pounds at the most, right? 300 pounds. I didn't know nothing about it. You know, Fran, this is like Fran pulling me in the private room, but we're not in the private room. We went to private man, right?
Okay,
The private man.
True.
It's three. He's like 300 pounds. I'm like, okay, I'm here. What we doing? Okay, it's nice. When she told me, yeah, he likes us to go and like urinate in this bucket, and he takes a wine glass. No, he takes a champagne glass,
and
scoops it up and drinks it.
No, but she didn't tell you that before you got there.
No. So look,
this is some information I'm gonna need.
Because I'm like, I need you to tell me this. I'm not gonna take money down, but we should talk.
Girl, I'm
what?
I'm like,
Did you have to watch him drink it, or could you turn around?
That's a yes. That's what she got paid for.
But I like turned, but I'm like, I knew he was drinking it, right? So next thing was, after that, I'm like,
he knows.
That was beyond me.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
Baby, what is going on here? I looked at her, I said, where you have me? Where we at? She said, it's okay. Like, this man is just, it's gonna, I'm like, okay, cool. We just did that. Next thing you know, it probably like 30 minutes later, next thing you know, he was like, yeah, feed me. I'm like, okay, feed you.
Shit.
We eating a snack.
Like a Snickers? Or,
Whatever it was. This man he wanted to be fed like a bird. You know how birds eat.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, regurgitate?
Shut the fuck up.
You did it?
Oh, yes, you did.
And I didn't do it. I'm just looking at this because I'm already appalled by the urine.
Can I crush it up with a knife?
I am beyond this. I said, oh God. Get the words.
I'm sorry,
I
Jesus.
said,
BC.
I really was looking at her the whole time, like, girl. She said, Coco, don't throw. I said, I'm on my way. I just can't. I have to run to the bathroom. The whole time we got a whole bucket of pee in the bathroom. It's like,
Don't throw up. You'll turn him on. My God, he'll come. He'll fucking come early.
I'm like, I just cannot. I said, can we go? I'm just over this.
Girl.
I couldn't do it.
That was probably the ultimate fetish. That's what he was building for.
Whoa, I've never seen anybody want more like something else than like a toe.
What the
I worked in not Vegas, excuse me.
She can't hang out with me.
I worked in Texas and somebody wanted my feet in their mouth.
I did.
Yeah.
I did
Yo, you
that.
see feet shit all the time,
I
man.
have my little rhinestones on my toes, so like when
They would scratch against his
Oh my cute.
I had on my
Yo,
show,
fucking his teeth up.
I had a dominatrix on my show who had a client who flew in from Texas here and paid her $20,000 to literally crucify him. Like she nailed
my
him to
God.
a fucking cross.
You said something about
She did
that.
it like 5
way.
times. Yeah,
Insane.
20 G's.
people be having
Wait, what did he do?
That's how he
Like-
gets a boner.
Wait,
Yeah.
like he.
It makes me wonder what happened to you at church one day.
I know.
Did
He
something weird happen?
How do you figure that out?
Or are you just
He just not holy at all.
Not insane,
That
but
doesn't give me
No,
holy.
he was really clear that it was not a Christ thing, that it was a Roman crucifixion.
we know.
And he had like a real
Sounding that way.
thing. But he would
That is
fly.
so-
I'm a little uncomfortable by that.
Of course.
Oh,
I'm a
You
little
should be.
uncomfortable by that.
He flew in with like surgical steel, whatever.
Well, I need you to
nails.
sign a contract that says if you die from like infection, that like I'm not going to be implicated.
He knew where to put
you're
it to go
dead.
between the bones.
And I
of his
also
feet
need-
and shit.
I
So
need to be
when-
put in your will too.
They should check some of them doctors out there.
So what's the wildest thing you've ever done to anybody in the club? I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
I worked in Miami, so we're not going to talk about
I'll
it.
go first.
She said,
I
That's
literally
fucking hilarious.
taking someone's belt off of them and I placed it around their neck and I had them
True.
crawl around the club with every customer in the club.
Say that again.
oh my
I've
God.
literally taken off a customer's belt, placed it around their neck, and had them crawl on the floor around every
That was his idea? It was your idea?
I
So this is like a bachelor party, right? You know, bachelor parties get wild. They want to see their friend just get
So she took him from the champagne room all around the club and on a belt.
This was.
Can we do that now? I want to do that.
I'm
too.
like, I don't even know.
I'll be right in there.
I want to do that.
The friends loved it. They raged. What'd you say?
He said he'll be right in.
They were probably so.
They were excited. I'm pretty sure that man still remember.
That man liked it too.
Mama Bear's calling me.
They probably put it in their diaries.
Yeah,
they definitely
they love
it. Oh my God.
Okay, what's the craziest thing you've done to a guest?
That you can
say.
That you can
Taylor.
say.
Damn.
I'm pissed on guys.
Oh, for sure.
Me too.
Like, how'd you do it?
What do you mean? He told me to stand up and pee on his face. So I stood up and I peed on his face.
Did you put your finger like where you point it with your vagina kind of
I
like?
probably did mouth open.
I can't.
Like,
Did you like squat down? Like
No,
Yeah,
wait,
how'd you eat it?
swallowed it?
How did you do it?
I didn't have to squat.
Or
I'm
do you
not
have a
squatting for you. Like, no, I'm not squatting.
Are you
make
telling
you lay
me?
down? It's like lay down on the it's like stoop down
I
to your
am
legs and lay
done.
down with your back onto the.
What a nasty little fucker.
Did you get stage fright at all?
No, absolutely not. I will pee
Really?
on everybody.
So he was just. So he was just.
So
like,
he literally. So
I
he
did not
stooped
understand
down.
that one.
Okay, so we were in the room, and he was like, I'm gonna give you.
What, you peed in the room?
X. I wasn't
This
working
is
here.
not at his place. Okay.
I told you I worked.
I'm
in
saying,
Miami,
did he
Florida.
swallow it all?
I mean, I'm sure so. But he this room, like, it was like a cubicle booth, right? He puts like maybe 2 of these chairs would fit in it.
Nice club.
And yeah, right.
Cubicle
Yeah, I see.
and he like scooted down and was like, well, I'm not standing up, I'm not doing all that theatric shit, and I'm not taking my shoes off either. So on the chair, there's like a little chair, and he bent down and laid his back on the chair like this.
Nasty.
And I stood over his ass and pissed all over his mouth and in
Everywhere.
His throat.
You're making me have to pee so bad right now.
I didn't give a fuck.
What was it like afterwards?
You offered me my room was already like $1,500. He offered me double the price to do.
Oh, I'm doing it.
So like, what was it like afterwards?
Sure.
Like,
In the club, outside the club,
$3K?
it's all over
the
you.
security and stuff. Like, what?
I'm saying, but Miami security,
No
don't care,
cameras,
though.
no
What
nothing.
club? What club was it?
Cause you can fuck in them clubs.
This was
She don't want to say. She don't want to say. I peed in your club.
because my managers and floor hosts and clubs still mess with me very well.
Oh,
in South
They
Florida.
were probably
And
very
I have a
nice
lot of
people.
respect for
I had to get
them.
the queen.
Shout out.
Like, they
wait,
all
Taylor,
gave me.
we all gotta make
let
some
me
money,
tell you,
Taylor.
Taylor, do it. Sorry, had to get the queens.
Sorry, had to get the queen.
Oh my god.
No, like I love these
That
clubs.
was really cute.
But it's like I don't want to put it out there without putting it out there. But it was a South Florida club,
Yeah.
and that was the only thing I could talk about.
What about you, Mila?
Naughty.
What about you?
Yeah, Mila, how about you?
What is a nasty? What's the question? What's a nasty?
What's the nastiest thing you've done?
In the
Or
club.
had to
In the
do
club.
to someone, like, you know.
Okay,
that you can talk
literally,
about.
actually,
Something wild.
like a couple days ago.
I thought you said wicked asshole.
This is recent, y'all. This recent.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say
this
maybe you
is
want to change
recent,
that
and
date.
the people
know where
the people that work with me know that he was like nasty. First of all, let me tell you guys. For one, he acted like he was French, and he had he pretended. So he had a French accent as if that he didn't understand English too. So he was like,
I'm gonna drink this one.
we. He was like, you, me,
goodbye.
VIP, and I was like, oh, he doesn't speak English. I'm believing him.
Yeah.
And then all of a
Fucking
sudden,
hilarious.
he goes to the bathroom, he comes back, and he's like, so yeah. I was like,
He said,
and then he keeps talking,
your
and I'm
voice
like,
changed.
and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, as you can tell, I'm not. I'm like, yeah.
you be like,
Yeah.
what,
Look at her face.
duh.
But I'm not.
Right.
I used to have a wheelchair, and I'd fucking go to like clubs in it,
Mexican.
and like women
You're an
would like
asshole for that, Gabe.
women would like fucking treat you like you're a goddamn like
you can see,
fucking a
I'm not-
novelty.
I'm not handicapped.
They would
This was
grind
so
on me
bad,
and
though.
shit.
That's very true. We did.
Because
I
they
mean,
thought you couldn't feel it.
Right? No, I'm dead serious.
No, but let
like
me that-
grab your dick.
But this
They would
guy,
grab
this
it.
guy
Oh
was,
yeah,
about that.
100%. Why do you think I had the chair?
I would.
Just a way to get pussy.
I'm
No, I'm
like,
joking.
show me you can't get hard before you go
Oh my
upstairs.
goodness, babe.
Prove your handicap.
I thought the
Long time
funniest
ago.
thing was that like he was pulling off the not be able to speak English thing so well, and I was like, I was not
But
even
what
drunk.
did you do?
But anyways, okay, so we go upstairs. I go upstairs with him and his. I'm making a long
Like,
story
as you
short.
can see.
So just mind you, I was wearing my stripper leather shoes with no socks. Okay, and any of my bitches who know me know that my feet
You get
they
sweaty.
be sweating,
You get sweaty,
and
yeah.
it does, I'm gonna say it doesn't smell good.
You human. You human.
Like, but if I have my
Powerful
shoes
woman.
on, I'm
Yeah.
good. But if I take them off, like, let's not do that. Okay? Like, I'm not the bitch who takes my shoes off in the VIP because I respect
like,
other people.
I know my
Yeah.
feet
Like,
smell.
Like, I'm not doing
Some
it.
girls should not take their
Like-
underwear off in the VIP like you do.
Okay, I could do that, but if it was allowed. But
Girls, I like them.
but my feet though. But you know what he was? He was a cardiologist, which is like hard.
You believed him after he
So I
said
was
he was
like-
French and lied?
so
Like,
I
oh,
was
no,
like-
but he's a cardiologist.
Right. Well, I don't know. You're right. He could have been lying about that too.
I'm
So he
guessing
goes.
he
So
was.
I was like, I don't want to take off my shoe because it's like sweaty and like it's. I feel like it's gross. Like I've been in it for like an hour already. I hadn't been in that long, but like that's too long.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's just biology. Like all of you is good. Even the sweatiest part is just biology. Like you're still the same woman. And I was like, okay, like you're really talking me into this.
He's right.
So I take it off. and he starts massaging my foot. It's wet. It's wet. From my and then he puts my toe in his mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck
And the-
yes, a full
What did you? What
sin.
was going through your head?
It's too
What
dirty.
was going through your
In
head
my head, I was like, "This man is so disgusting. He has to be lying. He has to be so horny that the amount of disgustingness it says is going over his brain,
You're like,
and not. It's like I was even to the other girl that was with me. I was like, "Girl, like I'm sorry. Like if you smell corn chips, I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry if you smell cornflakes, corn chips. I'm so sorry." No, because it's just not okay. And then he ended up being like just a fuck. So then I stopped. After that, I was like, all right, I gotta get off you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn
Like, I'm
around
done.
because there was a girl with
Yeah.
us. So I turn around and I start dancing on the girl. I like turn around, my butt's to him. What? Maybe
And
like
that
5
makes you
minutes
feel
later, I
better.
turn around. He's full on dick out, jacking off, and I had to yell at him and scream at
beat.
him. I saw his whole penis, and I was like, "Put that fucking away!" And then of course, when our waitress came up, I was like, he stands up to pay his bill with his pants unbuttoned, and I had to be like, I had to go downstairs and be like, "Now you know that I had nothing to do with that."
He pulled the earthworm out.
I literally had to be like, "No, look, like,
So this is a white guy for sure.
hello."
Listen.
Yeah.
But I just like
Not always.
I was like, thank God that like my like the where I work, like they know me because they were like, no, we know it wasn't you. They were, but I went downstairs and I talked to one of our like main waitress girls, and she was fucking just because she was the one who had to sign him out, and she was like, no, yeah, and I was like, no, it wasn't me, right? And she was like, obviously.
So if anyone out there has a
Sanitize,
cardiologist friend who likes to pretend he's French and jack off with sweaty feet in his mouth.
he knew how to get the girls.
Right.
Baby.
He knew it worked for him. I wonder if they talked about it before they came in, because that's like just not something.
No,
we
because
do.
she was like, yeah, I'm just translating for him. And then when like we never talked about it again, but when he started speaking full on English in a Western English accent as in AK United States, then I was like,
I can't.
in my head I was like, why?
I've done that
I
shit.
was like, why is he speaking normal now?
now he's fucked up.
I'm back.
He's like,
And then he was like, oh yeah, by the way. I'm like, you don't have to figure that out. Thank you.
I was.
Fuck.
That's so funny. I love that.
Did he
Oh, shit.
like when he was had your fucking Frito feet in his mouth or whatever? Did he start?
He liked it, but I just had to pull him out because I was like, I don't know if this is allowed. Or
He didn't lose
this
heart
seems
after a
very
little bit.
sexual.
Listen.
Yeah.
Ever since he started getting
so-
wet.
He didn't go like, yeah, this is a little.
So at one point he did like he asked me if I could make him splooge in his pants. Very weird choice of words because I just remember thinking his choice of words
Is
were
that on your
strange.
own? Okay.
And then so he wanted me to grind on him until he came, and I was like, "You want to come in your pants? That's weird." And then he I remember him trying to make me take my shoes off for at least like 10 minutes, and because he wanted me to give him a foot job or something, and I was like, no. So then he was like, I'll just give you a foot massage. And I was like, okay. And then he basically raped my toe and shoved it in his mouth. I did not give consent.
You just took it with.
I was just
gathering the toes.
And I was like,
the first time he did that.
I was like, that feels good. I'm in shock. Take it away.
Oh my goodness.
I was at a nudie bar in Seattle, and it was the first time I'd had this happen. So I'm curious if you guys have heard of this, but the girl, I was getting a lap dance, and she stopped, and she goes, do you want to adjust? And I go, what? She's like,
adjust that wiener.
Your dick. And then she's like, well, do you want to adjust your dick so you can come in your pants? Oh. And it was suggestion, to where I turned into a little boy, and I was like, okay, well, yeah, I guess that's what I should do now. And I fucking jizzed in my pants, and I'm 34 years old. With a
I guess that's what men need to do.
Goodness.
But also,
it felt good.
We need to say a goodbye.
For a second.
We've been here for way the fuck too long. It's been an hour and a half, so we're gonna say goodbye. But
we talking? Can we give
some links out? Do you have?
Yeah, no, for sure.
We can share.
I have my links that I'm trying to get up because it's all coming. It's coming, you guys. Is coming.
And just as a reminder to the listeners, we've got Miss Tits 2023.
Yeah.
And we got MV Pussy,
in Minnesota,
which is stripper of the year.
Unless somebody wants to try to take it from
breast.
Can you move to the side? You're black, like the microphone. Remove the microphone. Those deserve
you guys gotta go see them.
Those are great.
Bounce it down.
Spearmint Rhino. You can tag that link.
You can
tag that link.
Tag Spearmint Rhino. Where can they find you?
Jucitaylor, you can tag my Instagram. I'll have my OnlyFans should be up this week. I'm having a photo shoot coming. So OnlyFans is coming back.
We're excited.
I'm gonna slowly make its way back. It is coming back.
Why did it go away?
I didn't want to get into it.
It's a lot of fucking work.
Honestly, I was traveling during that COVID time, 2020 hit. I took my time off, and I went to Florida from 2020 to 2022. And I spent my entire time in Florida. So I'm just I was making too much money there to give a fuck about the internet. Because my life never got shut down.
Right.
So I didn't really care about the internet. I was very lazy.
But all right, Coco.
I started
Story of my life, dude.
Oh, sorry, Taylor. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I stopped it because I didn't want to give the time. But now you guys are going to get the time. Don't worry. It's coming.
So I do want to start off. Taylor, we love you so much. Follow her. Make sure y'all follow her, okay? I want to get in tune. So this is a platform that I know that I can bust this out. This is my brand, Be Sushi Elegance. Okay, you guys can follow my website at besushiboutique.com. Figure out some things that you want to, pay attention to on there. Okay, y'all see this? Lippy gloss. The pigment is amazing. Y'all see?
Hold it up one more time.
When you debuted these, they sold out.
Yeah, quickly.
Sold out twice already, y'all. Yeah. This is an amazing pigment. You guys will love it. The clear one that I'm wearing right now has 24K gold.
That's that glass house.
This is the glass house, exactly. You guys can follow my platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Oneanonlycoco on Instagram. On Facebook, it is, what is it? Oh, it's still Coco at Rick's because Facebook won't let me change my name. So it's still that. And then you guys just follow the Be Sushi Boutique
how do people
Instagram
buy it then?
As well, you guys can go to www.besushiboutique.com. It is BSUSHI. Okay, just so you guys know.
We'll put it in the show notes. What is what stuff do you sell there? Is is that the only product or is there more?
Lip gloss, lip scrub. I have hair bonnets. I have towel spa wraps. I have bundle boxes. I actually do handcraft custom, so I'm also an artiste. Jackets start at $300 to $500. Okay,
beautiful.
They are nice
and worth it
because I do a lot of work on that.
That's impressive, actually, that you're doing that. I think that's great.
Yeah,
very cool.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I love that.
No, so get at me. Oh, thank you, Mila. Listen, we want to shout out Mila. I want to shout out Mila.
Oh, I love that.
Because Mila is doing her thing on this platform, and I love it so much. More and more to come.
Yes.
The stripper awards was great. Look, more to come.
Oh, absolutely.
Every year. Love it.
Every year.
There it goes.
Absolutely. There's all my cute little links. I should give you my new link now by these times.
Yeah, you should.
That's all my links. I also have a
You should also
link
start
tree.
the Patreon.
Yes, I should. Okay, you guys. Go and follow both of them and buy all their stuff and do all the things. Please, you know you want to.
Strippers get money.
Period. And all of their links will be linked in the description. So if you're confused, you just go to the description and click the link, and I got you. Okay? Love you guys. Go to fucking Rhino. Make some money, spend some bread.
Thank you. Yeah, come to Rhino.
And then also come to Seville after. Okay, bye.
I gotta pee.
I have a question for you.
Really like your company. When it's your company. Your man told me, pull up my pants like I was wearing dungarees.
MBC. No relation to NBC.